on again.
There you go. I'll just
Okay.
go through your redeems while we're waiting, so we can get
Well,
checkmate.
M is back. I'll just take 10 seconds to do these. M, do you want to see 2 graded mystery cards before we start? It's like the last Pokemon related thing I have to do if you want to pull
Sure.
up it'll take like a minute. It's not going to take long.
Oh, I'm sure I'll know what they are.
You
by
probably
the
will.
way that you say them.
Oh.
Is anyone
I'll
else going
probably
to turn
still-
on their camera, or should I move around words? I'm fine with moving around words. I just want to know.
Hold on, I need to pull up your stream to check.
I will not be turning on my camera.
I
Great.
have my stream
I'm
on, so
not
I don't
turning
know
on
that
my
I can
camera.
turn on my camera. Can I?
You did it last
You
time.
could.
You just
Did I
have to
turn my
capture
camera on
this
last time?
screen.
I would have to
You-
I'll turn
you
off
did,
my
yes.
camera on stream and I'll put it on in Discord.
Yeah,
So-
exactly, and then
Yeah.
capture the Discord thing.
So our
Yeah, I think
first
that's last time.
graded card is a 8.5 Muck from the Pokemon Legendary Collection.
No.
Can you pronounce that better?
Muck. Muck.
Can I
that's
get-
how it's pronounced?
Can I get the root of the word?
If Ekans is snake and Arbok is cobra, what is muck?
Oh my god, oh my god, I never realized that.
Yeah, man.
You never realized that Arbok is Cobra backwards?
I mean,
No.
it's fake cobra backwards.
No.
It's like wrong cobra. It's not real cobra. It's
I know, but I've still never I knew
yeah.
I knew Ekans was snake and Muck is just a pile of purple cum.
Yeah, exactly. So what's
Yeah,
exactly.
it's Barney
so,
Chiz.
So
And then our other card, which I can't mispronounce if I tried, is a Ditto from.
It's actually
Pokemon
Dido.
Fossil.
I was gonna say it's Ditto.
Ditto?
It's
Dido? I don't know. I don't.
Dido? Like
Dido?
a singer?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, it's actually a tribute to the singer.
It's actually
Okay.
Dito.
Let me pull up Yi again this time.
All
Yep.
right, all right.
Hold on, let me put pants on.
Kanye West.
God, no. I hate
I'm
that
gonna
man.
start calling him that now.
Please don't.
Kanye
Well, the
West.
entire last session, M had spelt Yi wrong because Elite misspelled Yi himself.
Because he
In
misspelled
conversations
his
to
own
him.
name. That's not my own fault. That's definitely his fault.
Oh yeah, that's
There
what
we
I'm
go.
saying because
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
'cause
there you go,
he did it.
toxic. That's showing.
My incredibly messy basement, but
Your toxic is
okay.
showing.
That's fine.
It'll
Yeah,
be clean when I
metaphoric.
get back because we're having a New Year's Eve party. All right, let me get some music going for all the peeps hanging out in the chat.
And then I need you guys to catch me up on what happened last time, because good gracious, a lot happened last time.
And you have to switch me and Buddha around. You have Buddha as me and me as.
Yeah, but things are still changing, and I'm just gonna have to change everything.
Now toxic's me on the stream.
Yeah, exactly. I knew I shouldn't have started
There's
doing this
cameras.
yet,
Oh well.
but I did.
I'm what now?
I'm getting the names, and because people are turning cameras on, it's like mixing up who's where in Discord.
Yep.
Buddha, is your camera on being used by something else?
Sounds like his mic is in use by something else.
Hello, and
Maybe he got a dick in a box for Christmas.
Oh man, you enjoyed that one, huh?
I did.
All right.
I'm just doing it because he's defenseless. He'll make some joke when he comes back.
Well, fuck
Yeah.
me.
Uh,
Now it's all in the wrong place. I'm just gonna stop until things are figured
hey, I'm
out.
in the same place.
That's true. You are in the same place. Wish there was a stroke option.
Oh,
Oh.
I think Buddha just died.
Hello?
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 He was
Oh, no.
doing fine, and now he's
He's
gone.
muted. There we go. He's unmuted now.
Hello?
Buddha?
McFly?
Are you? Check your input.
Toxic. Do you mind hitting that X on the games thing?
We have
On your Discord?
so
Which thing? Oh, yeah. Sorry.
we have
No, it's all good. I just wanted to make sure
so
you saw
much
that.
I was
catch
like,
up on.
what games thing? What are you talking about? I have no
Ready?
games up.
For chaos. We have
Okay,
so much to catch up on. He's got to get here. It's gonna take as long to
he's our
catch up
note
as we want
taker.
to play.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I think last time though we did play for like 6 hours.
Oh yeah, no, we went
It
a
was
good bit.
long.
Yeah.
Buddha, are you there? No.
Oh.
Gone.
Dude. I think he might have to bring his other account in here.
I'm gonna text him.
Yeah.
Oh, my eyes have been so bloodshot today. Holy
But
shit.
he's playing on his PC, so it shouldn't matter.
Right. He has a good thing now. Well, guys, welcome to D&D. Normally happens.
This is the first hurdle of every D&D session.
Dude, are you there? Can you hear us?
He's not. He's not. He's calling me. Hold on.
Okay.
There's no reason my eyes are this red.
Have you been getting the sleep you need?
In the past couple days, I just like they're just so red. I noticed that in my first session today, and I couldn't stop looking at it. Like, oh my god, they're so red.
I have a D&D session tomorrow, which I'm excited for. Because my character, one of our other PC characters and my character got in a big argument, and it was both over kind of religious kind of styles of our past. Because we just would throw insults back and forth at each other.
Good. That's a fun thing to come back to.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. And the thing is, my character in that session has their god, aka an angel, in their head that kind of tells them, "Hey, this is what's happened," kind of situation. Not what's happened, but like it's kind of how they became angel of child purity. So they act more childish than their age.
That a through line for a lot of your characters, or
And I honestly just like making funny
That's
characters that don't have to be all serious, because a lot of people make serious characters.
yeah. I feel like I like interesting characters because I feel like I know that I can be funny
Right.
when I play. So my character will be pretty funny. And that's all that you need, I think. A little bit of humor here or there.
We was going fine until he tried to turn on his camera. Damn.
Camera death. Did you try turning it on and turning it back, or turning it off and turning it back on again? It's always the thing that works in tech.
Here we go. Oh, he's back.
He might try turning his actual, like, the computer on, off and back on again if it doesn't work. Resetting the whole kit and caboodle will help sometimes.
The East Coast had a pretty bad storm today.
All right, see. We can do our last time on because he's always the one that runs us through it anyway, so I know that he knows what's up. Well, no, I guess because Toxic's on the phone with him. We'll hold off. We got this.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I'm not.
Oh,
can you
hello.
Here he goes. Buddha!
Yay!
I can hear you! Just don't turn on your camera.
Nope, it's happening. I
Oh.
need everyone to see my beautiful face.
Oh, it's
Oh, God.
happening. We'll
It
see.
might have been the permissions in my VC. The video thing got turned off again somehow. So
That's weird.
I don't know why you were able to turn your camera on and then Buddha couldn't.
I'm the best. It just in general, that's like the way that things work for me. Is that just every door is open to me because I'm so freaking cool.
Oh,
No.
See?
It must be a camera thing.
yeah. Buddha.
I don't know, Buddha.
Just gonna move. Uh-oh. No, wrong fucking button. I'm not gonna move anything until this gets situated. I don't know what I'm getting ahead of myself.
I think he shouldn't try to turn on his camera. I get he wants to, but
he did restart his computer already. And I double checked the permissions in my channel. And
here, I'm just gonna call him on an individual channel and see if it works in like a solo chat, and maybe it's something in the settings.
Well, I just changed those. It should be fine.
Yeah, no, his settings are fine.
Did he reset Discord after you changed them?
What? Yeah. I swapped it so members could share video.
No. I'm saying did he reset Discord after you changed the settings?
I don't know.
Yeah. That might help. That might like get him back in. Log out, log back in or something. He wants the world to see his beautiful face. He could take a picture and make that I could put that right over his square.
Right.
He could FaceTime Toxic, and Toxic could go split screen with
That's very difficult.
Chef on one side and Toxic on the other side.
God, that takes more time than we have. Buddha?
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
I will not be trying video.
There we go. All right.
Okay, good. Okay.
I'll get all these in place then.
Wait a minute. I might be able to help with this. Do I have a picture of Buddha on my desktop somewhere?
Oh, here, I'll email you one.
That would be phenomenal. We can just put it on my screen, but he's not moving.
Oh my god, perfect.
You just spitting ball death all over it, like
like his video is frozen.
Yeah.
Like a Zoom meeting.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So last time on. Hit us with that last time on.
Buddha?
Hold on. Yep, hold on. I was taking selfies for Toxic.
You're doing multiple angles?
I actually was.
Every now and then you can change it like it had buffered a little bit.
So the last time we did a little holiday one-off, and we did the Crystal Kingdom.
Not a holiday one-off. It just does take place during the holidays.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, so not really holiday one-off.
But yeah.
So we had to go to this crystal area because there was a bunch of pink crystals that kind of came out, and we talked with Lucas, who was playing around with power he shouldn't have.
Yeah.
And and then because we were hearing, and Lucretia was talking into her necklace, and we hear say, "You did what?" Shouted. We came back, and she was having a conversation with Davenport, who is drunk. She was scribbling into her notebook, rips a page out, hands it to Johan, the pod director, and so we did that.
All right. We
figued out.
We don't
hold
need
on.
to do the
Yep.
whole business because
anyways, we get there, then we have to fight our way
through.
through this basically his lab, and in each lab has a different rooms had different safeguards, and whatnot. We had to fight different. We had to fight a robot and some other things, and yeah, and then we eventually. We fought a robot, or we met a robot named Noelle and brought her with us.
Yes.
And then We had Karen and Killian with us. And then a figure of light came out of the crystals to form around it, a slender, fast, sharp character. The book of light appears above it, lets Karen and Killian go. The figure of light says that Lucas, the robot, and the three of us have to go with her. We decide to go back to the Cosmoscope room. Half the room was crystallized in black and pink. The crystal is supporting a new plate that wasn't there the last time. It is blue in color and shows the astral plane. And I had previously picked up a stone with a symbol monkey and then put it in my backpack, but the symbol monkey all of a sudden just starts floating out of my backpack, fusing with a stalactite. And then a bounty hunter appears, points at Lucas, aiding and abetting your mom, I need to bring you back. He points at Noelle and says, wow, you escaped. And then he tells us that Tim escaped death 60 times. Korik escaped death 69 times, and Yi an astonishing 93 times.
Astonishing indeed.
Yes. There was something behind the bounty hunter. A massive bony arm pushed itself up through, reaches towards the sapphire, grabs the hunter, slams him on the floor, flings him backwards into an internal stockade into the prison. The song we heard begins again. A light breaks out of Noelle's chest and enters the sapphire mirror, and a rush of bones floods out into a massive upper torso and forms. An upper torso of bones forms. The sounds come together. Living ones permit us entry into this world. Join us in our cause. We will fight Legion.
Yes.
And that's the last entry I have.
Yes.
It was at 98 deaths, Buddha, not 93.
Okay. I think it was 93.
I just pulled it up. It said 98. I said 98.
Okay, 98 it is. That's a lot of deaths. I don't even know. That's a lot of
so
deaths.
many deaths.
Okay. So to set up in this room, we have a wide circular room, 50-foot radius. In the very center is this stalactite, in which something with the symbol monkey has interacted. There is a floating. I might move some pieces around in the room, but it's been a minute, and I want to reset the scene for us. So at the doors you guys have entered from are on one side of this room. At the very opposite side of the room is this massive sapphire plate that is mirror. This massive like sapphire mirror that's showing you this whole business. Stalactite in the middle. There's a shape inside that you guys can't quite make out. It seems to be kind of made of light. It moves around a little bit. There are a few objects kind of rooted into this stalactite. One being a very simple, like chalk white ovular stone, and the other being, let's see, what is the other one? A silver disc with various circuitry leading towards a pulsating light in the middle. You are with Lucas. You, Lucas, the three of you, and Lucas, Noelle's the light in Noelle's fuse has gone to form in with Legion, who has attempted seemingly to break out of the eternal stockade, and a lot of these souls have latched on to Legion, and Legion is using them about the room in piles on the ground. There are various bits of like robotics and like old experiments that Lucas has dealt with in the past, left in piles. He's not been a clean boy leading up to this point, so why would he be here? And as Legion slams its fist down and we begin battle because you've refused its offer, obviously, several souls surge out from from behind it and into these piles of robots or like mechanical pieces, and piecemeal robots begin to form themselves up out of these piles. So you guys are, like I said, in this big 50-foot radius circle room. In the very center is this massive stalactite on the opposing side of the door, which is crystallized over as you guys have entered, because why wouldn't a boss battle room? Is the mirror, where Legion is like half out of the mirror. It seems to be attached to this mirror in some form or fashion. There are piles placed about the room. We can deal with that as we go, where robots are starting to pull themselves out of. They are surrounded in this ghostly light, and we're going to roll initiative.
All right. Buddha got a 13.
14.
17. 17 for Tim.
Lucas got a 1.
Oh God.
Who got a 14?
Buddha. I did.
You did?
Yeah, and Buddha got a 13.
I got a 17.
Toxic, check your inbox.
Okay. Toxic, you are up first. I will say that because of the thing floating out of Korik's backpack, that you guys are like in the center of the room near the stalactite. As this, there's been a lot of conversation in this room.
Oh, you sure did. You sure did send me a lot of pictures.
Goddamn.
We are level 9 Slayer. So I don't even know how many spell slots I have left. But this thing is gonna hurt, so I might want to go hard at it.
Go hard,
As
Daddy.
hard as you can.
I would like it to make an intelligence saving throw, please.
I'd like you to go harder, Daddy.
Intelligence saving throw. 12.
PC is it failed. So I cast Synaptic Static.
Okay.
On I guess the big baddie. Are all the other things about 20 feet around? Because this is a 20-foot radius around it.
I'll put one of the piles of robots, I'll say, is in that 20-foot realm. Well, 2 of the 3 piles of robots, I'll say, is in that range.
Okay. So each creature in a 20-foot radius centered on that point makes an intelligence save. A creature with an intelligence score of 2 or lower can't be affected by a spell. That target takes 8d6 psychic damage on a failed save.
Roll it up.
Wait a minute. After a failed save, it has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During that time, it rolls a d6 and subtracts that number rolled from all of its attack rolls and ability checks.
Banger.
As well as its constitution saving throws in order to maintain concentration. The target can make a intelligence saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the spell on a success.
Okay. Understood.
Sorry, that was a lot.
No, it's a
but-
long spell. I got you. Roll damage.
It's 8d6, I think. Yes. $24 psychic damage.
24 psychic damage.
Oh, and then I'd also like to roll my d20 to see if I don't expend that spell slot.
Yeah, please. I'll show you guys the picture I'm working on, just so you know. Like in my so our brains are kind of aligned to what is happening.
I do not expend my spell slot.
Banger, nice.
That was a level 5 spell, and I need to roll an 18.
See if this will focus. Okay, cool. There's you can see like bleed through, but this is our circular room, stalactite in the middle, doorway, mirror, boss. These circles are the piles of robots. So your synaptic static, right, hit like that. Anyway, you absolutely wreck a whole list of the robots. Like in the in one of the piles, that pile just sort of explodes into robot pieces. The other one, do they take half damage on a save?
Yeah, Yeah, it is half damage if they succeed.
Both of the piles of robots blow blow up. Legion takes some damage, and it is Legion's turn. Legion is going to point at you, Tim, and that's. Oh, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. I don't think synaptic static affects it yet.
No, it affects it immediately.
No, I don't think that there's anything for it to affect at this exact, like for you making this wisdom saving throw.
I'm just deciding if I want to counterspell it or not.
Right. I can help that decision in that it's not a spell.
Oh, it's okay. So it's not a spell. Got it.
Right. So yeah, counterspell doesn't help here.
Wisdom, you said?
Yes, wisdom saving throw.
Ah, 11.
11. A small white flame appears above Tim's head, and then it reaches a hand backwards and grabs a mass of souls from the lake behind it and throws it forward into one of those piles. Let's see how many spirits are. And I need everyone to give me perception checks when this happens. 5 robots pull
Perception is
themselves out of
not
that pile.
ideal.
Neither is it.
25.
13.
At least one of us will see something.
25.
1d20. 12.
Yeah, Korik, you see there's this shimmering sort of oozy structure that is on the outside of the mirror, and as this orb of spirits goes through, that shimmering ooze disappears or it seems to sort of fade away. Do with that what you will. But 5 ghosty robots pull themselves up out of one of the piles that Tim had destroyed, and it is now Yee's turn.
Alrighty.
So I didn't take any damage or anything, right?
No. You just
Okay.
have this small white flame above your head. Who
I
knows what
need
that
them-
is?
Yeah, I don't really like that.
I need them to make a con save.
Whom, the robots or the creature
big
known as
guy.
Legion? All right. Con
Legion.
save. That will be a 14. I'll say that all the stuff
Okay.
I'm running off of for this is like someone homebrewed the entire campaign that they did, and I would have definitely homebrewed this creature a touch different. But for this,
So that doesn't work.
15. If I said
Yeah,
14, I meant 15.
Either way, it succeeded either way, so
Okay.
that's all I can do at the moment.
What happens? It fails, but like what is give us a little flavor from Yi. He's trying to learn his new
As-
powers.
Yeah. So Yi kind of still doesn't have complete control over his arm, but he kind of reaches with the new arm, and you just see a bunch of like ticks crawl out of it and then die.
Perfect. Disgusting and perfect. That's your action. You are in the center of this
Yes.
room still with the stalactite. Do you want to use a movement or a bonus action for anything?
Yeah. Can I use a bonus action just to try and hide?
I will say that there is, in this circular room, there is right now a single pile of robots that doesn't have anything living in it as far as you're aware. That would really be the only place to hide, because you got vision on yourself from all, and I'll even like re-show that like you guys are here. This pile of robots is starting to stand back up again after the Legion's turn. This pile of robots is empty. But you guys are just sort of here behind this stalactite. So like no matter, you know what I mean? Like no matter where you're hiding at on this stalactite, at a minimum, there is piles of robots that can see you.
Okay.
So you can try to dive and hide into that pile of robots, but I don't know.
He will try his best to hide. He isn't thinking right now. He has a new arm. He's low health. He's trying his best.
Give me a stealth with disadvantage just because there's nowhere to hide here.
Okay.
And everyone can see where you're going for that pile of robots.
So first is going to be a 13,
Oh,
19. So 13.
13.
Tough.
Okay. Do you jump into that pile of robots?
Yeah.
Okay. You jump into the
tries.
pile of robots. Everyone watches you do this, but you do it. It's now I don't know why I wrote a
Probably
B.
Lucas's turn.
I meant Coric. No, Lucas got a 1. Lucas
Nope.
is going
Oh, never
last.
mind.
He's
has a nat 1.
feeling it. Coric's up though.
All right, so as Korik
Be right back in 1
watches
second.
Yi
Listening.
kind of jump into a pile of robots, and after he watched Tim destroy a pile of robots as well, and then robots just seemingly become reanimated,
Mm-hmm.
he just kind of looks at himself and grabs his arm that has the veins and the scars on it, and just kind of clenches his fist and holds it up against him and uses his wild shape for his new abilities.
Yeah.
And so I use my poisonous thorncraft to channel the magic of Blightwood, and I use this to surge my magic outward, and all of a sudden these long poison-tipped thorns just start popping up all over my body. I gain a +1 to my AC, and if I use Thorn Whip,
And you gain
it
temporary
is
hit
going
points
to now be
equal.
3d6 damage.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
And you gain temporary hit points.
Yes, and I gain temporary hit points, which I'm trying to see how many that is.
It would be 4 times 9 is your level, so 36 hit points, temporary hit points.
All right, I got those. And then for my bonus action, because using that is my action, correct, right?
I believe it's an action to expend a wild shape.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's an action to expend wild shape.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action for I'm gonna cast Healing Word. Hey, I watched Yi jump into that pile. Yes, sir.
Give me a perception check. If you get above a 13, you did.
I guess that's true.
Or if your passive perception is above 13, you can just say you did, yes.
Yeah, my passive perception is 18.
Then you definitely
you-
saw him
Yi,
jump
how many
into
hit
that
points do you
pile.
have?
10.
10? Alright. I'm gonna cast Healing Word in the 3rd level.
I didn't know we were starting a boss fight with 10 health here.
Oh yeah,
I-
we
I-
never had a
I
chance to heal.
Yeah,
We're weak as
no,
shit, dude. I had 37 hit points.
The only reason
You get 10
they
points
got-
back.
Awesome. The only reason they have more things is because of those syringes.
I am known for
we only had
TPKing
one.
parties.
Yeah.
No
yeah.
chances to rest, guys. Sorry about it.
Like I said, if anyone's gonna kill Yi, it's gonna be me.
nice.
So
Yeah.
you get 10 back, Yi.
Awesome. That's good.
Doubled. Okay.
Yeah, double it.
All of the robots from around the room, there are 5 in one pile and 5 in the pile behind you. They all go taut and stand straight up, and their attention focuses on to Tim. Tim, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Damn.
As they are all going to just like laser fire off at you.
Yeah, no.
No, he says. God, no. Tim, no.
Nope.
Not a spell.
You go to 4. Oh no.
Oh, no was an answer to my make it the save.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. You're gonna take 19 points of radiant damage. As you are just blasted from both sides by these piles of robots.
It was actually not as bad as I thought.
Good.
I'm mad
No.
now though.
How much
Good.
health do you have left?
Not as bad as Yi.
Okay.
Okay, and
Because
now
I
it's
build my characters con heavy for this reason.
now it's
I'm
Lucas's
gross.
turn, and Lucas is like, oh god, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for any of this to happen, and he's just sort of freaking out a little bit. He's struggling to grasp the consequences of his actions at the moment. I'm gonna make
Snap out of it and kill them.
Sure. I'll give him advantage on his wisdom saving throw to snap out of this, which he looks like he needed desperately and still failed. So he just sort of like he just sort of drops down into a little bit, and he's like clutching his head and he's shaking a little bit. But we're to the top of the order with Tim. After you got absolutely blasted, the light above your head disappeared.
Okay, so it's a targeting mechanism. I now know that means that it's a targeting mechanism for the robots. That would be my deductive reasoning.
The robot is.
So how big is the area where all of the piles are?
If you were going to center the pile one, you'd have to center it on the stalactite where all of you guys are standing, except for Yi.
He's in a pile.
He's in one of the piles. But I guess it would probably be like 30 feet. Like a 15-foot radius circle centered on the center of the room would probably hit all 3 piles. But it'll also hit you guys.
What if I put it on the guy on Legion?
If you put it on Legion, it'll hit the pile Yi is in and a pile of 5 robots. Because that was the free pile for Yi to jump into. You could either focus 2 piles of robots or a pile of robots and Legion and still avoid Yi.
Say you could do that route.
I want to cast Sickening Radiance on all of them.
I don't think you can hit them all at once.
You can't.
Without hurting Yi. That's what I want to do.
Yeah. You couldn't do that, and also you're like, if you wanted to hit all 3 robot piles, like you and Buddha are in the area that you would need to hit for that.
Got it.
Yi. But you could do that on a pile of robots and the boss. I'll say exhaustion is, you're right, a crippling ability.
Yeah.
Fireball.
I mean, I could cast Fireball. I could also cast Synaptic Static again, but no, I am gonna cast Sickening Radiance. And I would like to cast it directly on Legion.
What's its radius?
It's a 30-foot radius. So it should, if I cast it on him at the very back of the room, it should get 2 of the piles and keep us safe. If I was remembering what you said.
It will.
But if-
So yeah. So again, just one more. Once again, this is 50 feet. Yi is here. Robots are here. So if you put it on Legion and it gets this area, like I could say that you and Korik are out of it, but Yi is in the same pile. So you would have to put it like, you know what I mean, like here.
Well, I'll put it wherever it's not going to hit Yi.
There you go. Perfect.
Don't get them. That's
Perfect.
Wherever that is.
Wherever that is. All right. What save do they need to make?
Well, so it's not until they enter the area for the first time. So I guess the spell's cast. It is a con save.
Con save. Legion
Mhm.
12. Robots
fails.
11.
They fail too.
All right.
Okay, so here we go. 4d10 radiant damage to all of them,
Okay.
and a level of exhaustion. They also all have emit a dim light in a 5-foot radius that makes it impossible to benefit from being invisible.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
So
Roll me
roll
that
the
damage. Yeah, I feel like this person didn't even try to build these guys out. I've listened to the episode like 3 times and like, no way, dude.
18 radiant damage.
Do they take half on a success? They didn't succeed. It doesn't matter. 18 radiant damage. Interesting. Okay, so when you cast this spell, what you see is one Legion like takes a punch from it. Legion takes 36 radiant damage.
Oh boy.
The robots seem unaffected by this damage. They still take the level of exhaustion because they are not immune to that. But they seem unaffected by that damage.
That's fine. I'd also.
Oh no,
like
I read
to
that
roll-
wrong. They blew up. They all blow up.
They all
Okay.
blow up.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I
off.
read that wrong. They're all dead.
They're all dead
Okay.
too. Okay, great.
I was like,
So
how
great.
did they survive?
I
But,
too was like, that's interesting, but it's here.
And
It is
then
not
I'll
there.
roll my d20 to see if I expend a spell slot or not.
Sure.
16, baby. Oh,
Good
I
job.
was almost there.
Uh,
I do expend a spell slot by
Oof.
a half an inch.
Ugh.
But one kick of
You have
the
to get a
dice.
17 or above, or is it based on the spell you
It's
expended?
based on the spell slot. So a 4th level spell is 16, a 5th level spell is 18, and a 6th level spell is 20.
It's a powerful item. Cool. Unfortunately, not this time.
It might not be done yet, because I have 9 spell sorcery points that are burning a hole in my pocket.
Burn a hole in him with them.
So yeah, that's what I was, I was thinking about
He's-
that.
Taking some damage. You guys are doing okay.
So
Toxic. Tim's doing fine. We don't need to be here for this fight. Tim's got it.
I mean, that's good because I didn't realize that the team. I knew the team was injured, but I didn't realize it was 10 health injured.
Yeah, no, you kind of destroyed us with that crystal thing.
Eh.
yeah, I'll just do a firebolt.
Firebolt at. You got 5 ghost robots behind you in the pile and Legion in front of you.
I'm thinking away at Legion. I think that'd be your best bet.
I would say Legion. And Buddha, to answer your question, I have 28 hit points left.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So it should be. What are we at? We're still at 2d10, I think. 2d10 until 11th. 2, 10. 14 additional fire damage to Legion.
Okay. 14. Nice.
Mhm.
Legion is going to it's going to reach its hand behind it again and scoop out just a whole handful of souls, but this time it's not actually going to throw it at the pile. It is going to like put it inside of its own rib cage, and you see that this glowing light kind of shimmers across its body. Everyone give me another perception check.
Ooh. 19.
22.
That's not normal for me. Normally never roll that good on perception.
With that paired in the other, what did you get, Yi?
16.
Okay, with that paired in the other, I'm going to give you that you guys recognize that when Legion interacts with the souls in any form or fashion, like in whatever it's just done, which after it's done, seemingly is healing itself, or summoning new spirits. Like after it interacts with the spirits in some form or fashion, that the mirror seems to lose that gooey sheen for a little bit of time. Again, do it that way you will. But now everyone recognizes it, and it's anytime he interacts with the spirits. But he does that, and then he's going to drop down to the ground and very quickly crawl his way forward, not pulling himself out of the mirror, but extending like from the mirror. And he's going to crawl up on Tim. And now Tim, he is looming.
Can I get a Constitution saving throw? He's still in my shit, and he started his turn in
natural
there.
20.
Okay, well, he still takes half. It doesn't matter. He just doesn't suffer the level of exhaustion.
Still takes half.
That's
or
good.
whole because he's gonna take double because he's.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. Let me just make sure. I'm pretty sure if they succeed, it keeps going. It doesn't matter.
The spell should
Well,
still be there. Yeah.
Did he roll with disadvantage? Cause
Wait, did he? Hold on a minute.
Why would he have
has synaptic
disadvantage?
static on him, doesn't he?
he did, yeah.
If it's a concentration, that would end when you cast a new spell, or when your new
Synaptic
concentration.
static
spell.
is not a concentration. He has to roll a d6, subtract from all attack rolls and ability checks,
Okay, so
as well as its Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration. It
yeah,
can make an intelligence saving throw at the end of each of his turns, ending the effect on itself on a success, but it still lasts for 10 rounds.
for sure. I forgot the intelligence check on his round, so he is still affected by it, but he did get a natural 20, which is always a success.
Yeah, I know. That's fine.
In this case. Well, I won't say always a success, but in this case, he got -4 plus 3, so 17. No, that would be 19 on his save.
Starts to turn there. Must succeed on saving throw. Okay, so it does not take half on a
Failure.
On a failure, but the spell just continues because
Yes.
obviously it's concentration,
Yes.
which is fine. So he
Yes.
just doesn't get a level of exhaustion. He doesn't take any damage.
But he's going
That
to
would-
crawl up on you, Tim, and he is going to. It's a melee weapon attack coming, so he's going to minus the d6 from it. But he's going to attempt to grab you with his big arm, and now that he's above you, he's really big. He's really big. He got a 23. What's your AC? 21 with the -6 from synaptic static.
It's still gonna hit. Trying to see if I can do anything as a reaction or if I have any reactions.
Please.
I don't know that I do.
What if it gets up to level 6 of God? Damn. Instant death if they get level 6 exhaustion. Damn.
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't remember what those crystal dodges are, but I think that was earlier.
Crystal what?
It says
You've
I have
never
advantage
used-
on crystal dodges. I don't remember that.
You've never used crystal dodgers.
I have not.
I think that was. Oh, I think that was advantage on dodging, like, the need to be crystallized, like, because we were dealing with becoming crystallized for a
With our
second.
suits torn.
Yeah.
Got it. I do not have anything. I do have a cloak of invisibility, but that's not gonna help me right now.
He grabs you and he
No.
chucks you across the room. I'll say that absent-mindedly, he's going to chuck you across the room and, well, no, let's make a save. See where he tosses you. A 19 intelligence plus 120. Okay, he's going to toss you backwards and into the sickening radianced area. How does it affect you? Does that affect you in the same way?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's interesting. I think it does, because it's each time a creature enters. So basically it would be you have to deal with the business of entering the thing, and then you would have to make a constitution save, or concentration check to see if the spell remains active, or you could just discharge it. I'll even give you a wisdom saving throw to see if you can dispel it before he throws you into it, and you just take the bludgeoning damage.
Uh, 15 on the wisdom saving throw.
I'd say that's fine. That's fine. You can dispel the sickening radiance as he tosses you into that area
no,
if you choose
fuck
to.
that. I would like to try to make a con save because my con is +6.
Oh, not dispelling sickening radiance. Fuck yeah, dude. I love it.
Do it
Okay.
for the meme.
Make
We
your
have a
own con
healer.
save against your own spell save DC.
I'd like to save a healer that now does damage.
You don't want all his heals.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh no.
man.
Oh no. Well, you take sickening radiance.
I'm just unconscious unless I roll really crappy.
Let's see the roll, because that's important. And also add 8 to it, because that's the effect of his damage.
I'm unconscious.
Okay. Unconscious. What was the...
It did. I have 28 hit points. It did 28 damage +8, so I'm unconscious.
Oh!
Down for the time being.
Tim goes down for the time being, and Legion begins looking around the room. It is Yee's turn. You're in this pile. Legion's
Where's
attention
Legion
doesn't seem
looking?
to be on you, actually.
Okay. Okay, can I try to sneak past him to the mirror?
Sure. You can definitely give me a stealth roll. About 10 feet to the right of the mirror is Tim's unconscious body, which the sickening radiance does dissipate once Tim goes unconscious.
That is 16.
16. Okay. Yeah, I think that since Korik is out in the open right now and charged up, that Legion's attention would be up on him, so you can sneak past. You get up to the mirror.
And what do I see as I'm close to this mirror, I guess I could say?
Through the
Right.
mirror, you see it's dark, choppy waters, but it's a huge lake, massive lake stretching out as far as the eye can see. There's like a light mist hanging over the lake, as well as all of these white billowy orbs. There's like millions of them stretching out across this lake. In the very center of the lake is an island, and on this island is an eyesore of a castle, giant metal and stone, black and really looming over this lake. This castle is where this Legion creature came from. This is like, I think that Kravitz, or the Grim Reaper guy, Kravitz, would have, I think at some point did notate that as the Eternal Stockade, the place that like the worst of the spirits go to be locked up, the ones that try to escape most often.
Okay. Does it? Yi will kind of try to take his new tentacle arm and try to get smash the mirror.
Give me a strength attack roll, feels like, with proficiency, so just like strength plus proficiency.
Okay, so that's a +6.
That's a high strength for a rogue, which you're not a rogue.
It's because you gave me the arm gives me a plus in strength. I had
That's
already
true.
a +1.
Oh no,
Oh,
it gives you a
15.
+1 to your I'm gonna go back and reread that. We're fine to just continue right now. I'll go back and check out, make sure that I clarify, I think, what I'm thinking. But either way, yes, you're good to go. You attack this mirror. You swing your tentacle down and into it. Let's see if there's You said 15?
Yeah, 15.
You smash your tentacle into this mirror, and it just sort of rebounds off the mirror. You think that if you're going to cause damage to it like this, you're going to need to hit it a lot harder.
Okay.
Or harder. Do you want to do anything else? Do you have any way to help out Tim?
That's what
You could also help out by backing away from the mirror.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out if I do have anything for. Can I try to at least stabilize him? Or no?
He's
Uh,
unconscious in the middle of the room with no protection around him. You going on
He's
top of
by
him, in
the
my opinion, would
mirror.
not be the best move.
He's by the mirror. He's not in the center of the room anymore.
My thing, like, I will give you people. You can always make a medicine check to attempt to stabilize someone.
Okay.
But if you do this, he is at 0 health, just not making death saves, which means, like, if he succeeds his death saves, he could get up. So you could just hold out on doing this for a turn or two, while, because other, like, you know what I mean, like, give him an opportunity to get up with 1 health versus safe, but
Yeah,
I
at
have
0
healing
health.
bonus actions, remember.
Right.
That's
I
fair,
guess-
and it's a cantrip. It's a cantrip he can just cast, I think, right?
I guess Yi will just try to hide behind the mirror as his action, bonus action.
I'm not gonna make you roll because it's like you against the wall with your legs, sit like standing below the
Yeah.
mirror. You know what I mean? So it's fine.
Yeah.
You do that. All right, now it's Korik's turn. Why would I write B? Oh, for Buddha. That's why I wrote B. No. Korik. K.
Okay. How many feet is Toxic from Legion? Sorry, Tim
Far
from
now. He
Legion.
threw me across the room.
He's about 20 feet from
he's-
Legion. It in
Yeah.
like triangle here. I'll even point out like. Let's see. Let me put Tim on the map, and then Yi on the map.
And he has 1 point of exhaustion on him?
He does have 1 point of exhaustion on him. Look at you, about to use exhaustion. So now this is Legion. I would say that you're kind of close by. You're like really close to him. This little dot is Tim laying on the ground in the area where his Sickened Radiance was, and this little dot hiding behind the mirror is Yi.
Okay.
Show us the magic. What's coming? What's coming?
So I'm torn right now because
You mean you're Thorn right now?
but I'm torn because Blight is such a powerful spell.
You still have Blight?
I still have Blight.
Damn.
It didn't go away. It was a spell that I picked. So it was not tied to Circle of Spores.
Damn. Okay, tight.
Which is really weird because considering I'm like a poisonous plant man and it does the most damage to plants. So
Right. That's ultimately why I did not do anything with that in the class, but
yeah.
I like that you have it. I don't care.
Yeah. And I also kept speak with plants because in my mind I still want to talk to those things.
Mhm.
So all right, you want to know what? So I'm above level 6, so my Thorn Whip plus 8 to hit. I would do 3d6 damage, right? Yeah.
Strong Thorn Whip.
Yeah, I'm just double checking. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Yeah, I'm gonna do Thorn Whip.
Banger.
19.
19 to hit. 19 hits Legion. That much I know.
All right, we'll do 3d6. 10 damage.
Nice. Okay.
So that was that, and then I need him
A 9 on
to make
his-
a con save throw against my spell save DC.
He got a 9. Your spell save
16.
DC is gonna be perfect. No, he fails.
Okay, at the beginning of this creature's turn, it takes 1d6 poison damage. At the end of his turn, it can repeat the saving throw. He suffers 1 level of exhaustion.
Banger. So now his speed is halved.
Awesome. And then for my bonus action, I am going to cast Healing Word. And I'm going to do it in the second level on Tim. Nope, fuck that. I'm going to do another third level.
Burn it all, baby. He's your damager. Well, I don't know now. All you got damage now.
Actually, yeah, I want Tim to come back spicy. Fourth level.
Whoa.
I'm already mad. I'm annoyed now.
12 points of 12 HP points back.
He threw me into my fucking spell. I'm gonna fucking murder this guy.
Yeah, but you went unconscious. You don't know what happens. You bonked your noggin, my guy.
You should have joined him.
I would have remembered what happens.
You
Now
should've
he's
joined
gonna
him.
die.
And now
He
he's
doesn't
gonna
get
die.
amnesia.
You should have joined him. All right.
All right, so his movement is halved. He has 2 things of exhaustion. I did 10. Question.
Yes.
Was he poison creature? Poison.
That's disadvantage on ability check.
Creatures resistant to these effects lose their resistance when it becomes overpowering with my poison. All other creatures are vulnerable to my poison. Each time a creature fails to overcome. Okay, so all right, no extra damage. I thought, okay, yep, I was misreading it.
But he is okay, so condition immunity, he is immune to poison. So what this means for Legion is that basically he gets advantage on saving throws against it because you turn his immunity into a resistance, right?
Yep. Yeah.
But because damage, he is not damage vulnerabilities. He's not resistant to poison damage. That means your poison is going to deal double damage to him.
Perfect. So that means it was 10 is what I rolled for damage. So that'd be 20.
10 was the damage from Thorn Whip, piercing damage. The poison damage will be the damage that he rolls at the start of each of his turns.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I have our fucking Discord messages pulled up, so it's all like in one big chat. So I'm trying to decipher it. So.
No doubt. I'm trying to decipher this and play for the first time too, and make sure it's not mechanically too choppy. But it seems to work so far. So that means it is the ghost robot's turn. They are behind the pillar, and they are going to square up and fire a few shots off at Korik, who is now, engaged with this robot, or with this Legion boss. They're behind you, firing at you, but they miss. The shots just kind of go all over the place. They don't seem to have a focus. I've kind of forgotten all about Lucas, and it's his turn now, and I think he's starting to snap out of this. I think I only forgot about him for a turn, so he's like, okay, no time. No,
I gotta help.
I gotta help. This can't be how I go down. Okay. You guys are already doing a great job keeping him distracted. He looks over at the piles of robots near Tim, and he's going.
I just scream at him, "Do something!"
I'm working on it. He runs over there, and he starts tearing out pieces of electronics and and like fiddling and like building them together, and. Great. He says, just keep up distracted a little bit longer. And we're back to the top of the order with Tim. You're up with 12 health, Tim.
What does Legion look like? Does he look like he's undead? I don't remember what his description is.
He does. He is skeletal in nature. He has this ghostly aura around him. He definitely looks undead. He is a spirit attempting to escape from the realm of death.
Point of reference: is he a skeleton or is he undead? Because skeletons are not immune to necrotic damage. Undead are. So is he skeletal or does he look undead? It's very different, and that's going to change what I do if he's not a skeleton. I'm sorry.
He is skeleton.
Perception check
in shape. You give me a perception check or Arcana check.
21 on the Arcana check.
It's funny and goofy. What I will say is that he looks more skeleton than not. But also skeletons are undead, so like.
But skeletons are not immune to, or not
I know
immune to
that.
necrotic damage, and undead specifically
He
are.
looks more skeletal than other undead.
Okay. Well, I don't
Is
know
what
that I
I'll
want to
say.
chance. I don't know that I want to chance that.
I mean, that's the best information that Tim would have.
No, that's a powerful spell to waste.
Do you have any way to like test the waters with a smaller necrotic spell? Does anyone to like feel out?
Wait a minute. I actually could do a chill touch, and then I do have a way to. I will use a sorcery point to cast chill touch.
Oh, before,
and then,
yeah.
And then if he's immune, it will change what I do.
There you go. Okay.
That's one way to do it. I don't know of another way that I could even test it. So
I mean, that's awesome. Actually being able to test the waters and do the thing on the one turn is pretty good.
14.
Are we trying to hit his AC?
I'm just trying to hit him to see if necrotic damage works.
It just doesn't hit his AC.
Fuck.
Can you continuously just burn through sorcery points? Because you could try again. You just didn't hit his AC.
I can try to get a necrotic damage on my turn.
I'll say that you know what he's weak to, so like even thinking about like if like necrotic may not matter if you can hit him with radiant because you know he's weak to radiant at this point.
Yeah, hit our druid with radiant. Great idea.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
the
my
druid.
my problem is.
Wait, we're hitting me?
No.
My problem is I only have one level spell slot left in that area. So
I'd wait off until we can confirm.
yeah.
Hard choices, guys. I don't know what I would do. I'm glad I don't have to decide.
You know what though? More importantly, I need more hit points. So I am going to pop a superior healing potion, which I believe is 8d4 plus 8. I don't remember what superior is.
I think so.
I think it's 8d4 plus 8.
Do it up.
Oh, my symbol monkey's dead.
No, I think no. I think it's 1, 2, and 3 plus 3. So it'd be like for superior, it'd be 3d4 plus 3.
Are you sure?
I don't know what
superior...
the book read, but I think that is what Garfield, the Deals Warlock, offered you guys. You just bought the superior of the 3.
They were custom healing potions.
Yeah. Less. He offered you guys like his minor was 1d4 plus 1, his moderate was 2d4 plus 2, and his major or whatever was
What was his greater? Because I have one greater and one superior.
Okay, and so you probably have like
more damage.
One of them is probably 4d4 plus 4, and the other one is probably 3d4 plus 3. Like, one is one level up and one is one level down. I do like that, yeah. But 4d4 plus 4.
I still rolled pretty good, so I'll just take the 14 hit points back.
Yeah, banger.
That's 4 less than what you had. That's good.
Yeah, that 8d4 was a bad roll.
I don't know what else I can do because I think the sorcery points take my bonus action.
It does.
And I think that the healing potion would have been.
That is your full action.
Healing potions count as a full action.
But that's good. You held on to your necrotic spell until you got more information. Smart. Good and smart. Because now it's Legion's turn. And it's going to.
Wait, hold on.
Oh. 2d6 poison damage, and it's gonna 1d6 times 2, really.
Well, no, because I'm at level 6, so it increases to 2d6.
Oh my god! So 2d6 times 2. Holy shit! Okay, yeah, there would be some power balancing, but that's okay. I just wanted to make sure it was strong enough to play the first time.
Oh, that means I have to roll. Huh.
Yes, you roll 2d6.
7.
7 times 2 is 14. So he
14
takes
poison.
14 poison damage just on the raw start of his turn. Synaptic static didn't also end. Still is not over, so he's gonna be staticked. Unfortunately, none of his shit is spells. He's just gonna try to bring a smash down atop Korik. Korik, what's your new AC? He's gonna miss. It doesn't matter. But he's got multi-attack,
Okay.
so he's gonna try to do
Okay,
it again.
hold on. Is this a melee attack?
This is a melee attack.
Oh, he takes damage.
It's only when he hits you.
Oh.
But he's gonna hit you with the second one. So
You're going to take the damage.
Yep, he
at
takes
least.
1d6 piercing, so I'll roll that. So my armor class, I have my shield, and with that, my armor class would be 15. So does that still hit?
yes, he rolled a natural
Okay.
19.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So what damage do I take?
Also roll what his d6 for what damage he takes, but you will be
5.
taking 5. Nice. 5 is not bad.
Oh, good for 1d6.
And so what do I
And
take?
piercing's not even on his list. See, this person's dumb. Piercing should be on the list. What do you take? What do you take? You're gonna take this amount of damage that I find the dice and roll it for 11 points of bludgeoning damage. Bang, smash, bang. You get crushed.
Bang.
Thank you, temporary hit points.
And then he's going to make an intelligence saving throw and a constitution saving throw to try to avoid both effects that are on him currently. His intelligence saving throw is a 13, so he's still synaptic. That's insane. His constitution saving throw to avoid more poison is a 19-20 after modifier, so he is no longer poisoned, but I mean, you just
He is
poisoned him
not.
again, so.
Yeah.
And you got him pretty good damage in.
Mhm.
Yeah, for real. All right. Next in the order is yes, that was his turn. Is Yi. You are up. You're hiding behind the
So
mirror.
he's coming out of the mirror, right?
I don't know. Are you?
No,
Oh yes,
is he?
he is coming
Yeah.
out of the mirror. Yes.
Okay. He's gonna try to get to where, to that little back area. It looks like he's stretching from, and attack, and will be a little bit away. Oh yeah, no, I'll be right at it, and he will wrap his tentacles around it and inflict wounds. So I need to do
Ooh.
a save.
Yeah, I think it's just a
I need
melee spell
roll
attack.
No, not 1d5, 1d20. 21.
21 hits.
And with that, inflict wounds, he will be getting 3d10 necrotic damage.
We're gonna find out if he's immune.
That is 15 necrotic damage.
I don't like that smile.
He's immune. It's okay. I thought
roll
he was undead.
a
To be fair.
perception check.
I think he's immune. I had my suspicions.
19.
That seemed to hurt him. He flinched. He didn't like that.
He didn't like that. Okay.
Well, would you guys see it? Because you guys didn't roll perception, that's all. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, but you can tell them. Like, your whole point of doing this
you
was
could
that
tell
they were.
them. I just wasn't sure if they would have seen it too with that roll.
That
and then,
opens some things up for me.
okay. And he will then go with.
I have decisions now.
Let me look at something.
Depends on if I want to try to kill this thing or break the mirror, because I have another running theory that if we break the mirror, we could just end this.
So Yi did try to break it. It's very much stronger than I think.
You
we
rolled
could
really
do
weak
for
on a strength check, though.
But you use a weapon. I was gonna use like one of the most powerful spells I have.
And you didn't do a great hit.
Yeah, you wanted to go do the little strongman thing at the fair to try to hit the bell, and you hit it with a squeaky toy. That's the prize.
I like to
contemplating
try,
casting-
but
I'm contemplating like casting like a lightning bolt to
Okay,
like
hold on.
go through him and hit the mirror. Because
Just
that's
remember, if you break a mirror, 7 years bad luck.
Ooh.
I
Would
just
you
can't.
rather 7 years bad luck or all of us dying here? Because I'm okay with the bad luck if we survive this fight. I'll deal with it later.
I don't know if we give you 7 years bad luck. I might have to roll another custom subclass for you.
Would
The bad luck
would
wizard.
would the
Ooh.
tentacles count as a finesse weapon?
No, certainly not.
Okay,
The opposite, if anything.
okay. And then I
But
know
I'll
it
say
wouldn't
that I'll
count.
give you the opportunity to work on a feat to make it that way. Like you could, whenever you would take a feat, you could instead make that tentacle a finesse weapon. That would just be
Right,
like
I
a
was
thing
just
you'd have
trying
to
to.
work on.
I'm just trying to figure it out for seeing if I could have added an extra 46 damage to it.
Oh gosh. No.
Because it's either a ranged weapon or a finesse weapon I have to do it with.
No, and I think this
Right.
is a natural melee weapon, but it is not finesse. I think again,
Okay.
if you work on a feat, then I think yes, 100%. Where you can work on that.
Yeah, we'll figure that again. This class is still getting its
Yeah.
things out. So da da da. Okay, I'm just going through making sure. Is there any writing on the mirror M?
No, it is you're up close enough to it that I'm not even going to require a perception check. It is like is just a sheet, a perfect circular sheet of like sapphire. It has this like ornate-ish silver trim that has been put onto it, but like clearly an after trim. It's not. It didn't grow like this, but the sapphire did in fact. It looks like grow just like this, perfect, circular, and smooth.
Okay, I'm resistant to physical damage. Okay, he hasn't done anything, so that's fine. Okay, so I was just looking through making sure I got it. So as a bonus action, I am going to kind of disengage and walk away.
Yeah.
And now end my turn.
Okay. Next in the order is Korik.
Well, with you doing turn alarm,
All right.
You and Legion are like engaged right up on each other. The robots are trying to blast at you from behind Korik. What are you going to do?
So he's right up on me.
Yeah, he's like
Like
right
how
up
many
on
feet
you.
away?
Like 5 feet. He's engaged with you. Big ass creature. He just smashed you. You still have your
Toxic.
Thorn Whip out, which because Thorn
What's up?
Whip is after you cast it, I'm pretty sure it's just a bonus action to redo a thing with it.
Oh.
Thorn Whip 5e. Casting time 1 action. Oh. No. It is an action. Never mind. There was a different spell at some point, I feel like. There might be some other
hey.
interaction with it, but not here.
could you give him another point of tiredness?
Oh, I fucking can when I hit him with this again. Hey Toxic, can you just yell out for me "harder, Daddy" in your best voice?
Why do you want me to yell?
Because you're gonna yell that as I hit him with the Thorn Whip.
When do I have to do it?
Now.
Just right now.
Harder, Daddy.
18.
That does hit.
That's level 3 exhaustion
3d6
on
of
and saving throws.
damage coming in. Oh, that was a shitty roll. 7. And can I get a con save from him,
He
please?
fails the con save and suffers the 3rd level of exhaustion, which means he now has a disadvantage on attacks.
And he is
And
also
saving throws.
poisoned again.
This
Yes.
day is about this day is about to get worse for him.
Attacks and saving throws. That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
Poor
All right.
man.
With my bonus action, Toxic, keep in mind, he is right up on me.
Yep.
I think he's going to break the mirror.
Question. If I disengage, I take attack of opportunity from him. Does he then take
Disengage.
poison damage with him if he hits me with a swing?
Disengage doesn't mean you get an attack of opportunity.
Well, no. I don't have disengage, but I want to back up to give Toxic
okay.
to give Tim enough room to cook.
You're gonna hate what I'm about to do.
It would not be poison damage until the start of his actual turn. So no.
Well, no.
when he
From the one where if he hits my thorns, it causes damage to him.
Yes. If he hit you with a attack of opportunity, that would trigger for sure.
Okay, question: can I bonus action and then back away?
Bonus action to what?
Give myself more hit points because if this fucker hits me with
a...
Okay.
You can bonus action then move.
All right, cool.
Toxic, where's the picture of Buddha? Somebody's
sorry.
asking me in this chat about
I've
it.
been so busy.
No, it's all
Trying
good.
to
Playing
realize.
Dungeons
I'm gonna do
and
healing word in the
Dragons.
second level on myself. 2d4 plus 4. I give myself 11 more hit points.
Man, all of his spells have been focused on healing this fight.
Is he?
No, it does some damage.
So wait, at this level of exhaustion, does he have disadvantage on?
Yes, he has disadvantage on
He
attack.
has movement. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so
Next
then I would
level-
like to back away to I guess towards an empty pile of robot. No, fuck it. I go towards Tim and the three of us together.
Okay. Lucas resurfaces.
Is he taking an attack of opportunity on me?
Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you for reminding me. He is going to do that. He fails.
That-
He fails.
Even it doesn't matter. He doesn't need to roll disadvantage.
Yeah, well, if he hit me, I just wanted him to fucking take more damage. So
Right.
No, that's fair.
But he doesn't, unfortunately. And Lucas is going to resurface from his pile of bots with like a little machine that he has crafted together of some parts of like plate metals. There's like a little screen in it, and there's like a little radar dish on top or whatever. And he's like fiddling with the components.
Ghostbusters.
As the robots in the bottom pile begin to charge up some blasts at your now group gathered in the similar area near the mirror. And Lucas is going to press a button on his machine, and it's going to let out an arc of electricity that arcs in between these 5 robots in the back of the room, and they all just sort of jolt down and into piles. And he's like, yeah, you saw that. You're next, you weird undead thing.
We really need to work on your insult.
Yeah, of course. And it's Tim's turn. Now you guys just have Legion in this room. He's looking injured as a skeleton can, but alive still.
Well,
all 3 of you are backed up to this mirror. Lucas is about 20 feet off.
If you get him another point of exhaustion, his hit points are halved.
I'm just debating if I want to use a meta magic here.
We did learn that necrotic damage did do damage.
Just letting you know, my next time I'm probably using Blight on him. So.
Well, I'm gonna use Blight now. So I would like a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage, please.
2.
Great.
Or
He's
3.
gonna take 8d8 necrotic damage.
Yeah, kill him.
Dead.
Nick, damn.
Is he dead? Is he dead or
How much damage?
36?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Oh.
He's gonna go cry his tears of this boss.
Well, if he's not dead, I have a meta magic thing where I can spend sorcery points to reroll damage dice up to my charisma modifier, which is a +4. So I was just gonna re-roll the 2 1s and the 2.
Toxic, while you have time, you want to throw up a picture of Buddha?
Yeah, hold on. I gotta go into my email in another browser window.
All good. I love that poor boss.
We need to take a long rest after we're done.
Oh,
Like,
gosh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, definitely.
I also think that M thinks my the thorn thing he wrote for me is too powerful.
Yeah, no. He's definitely gonna probably.
Actually, I like this one. Is he dead?
Describe how you casting Blight looks.
I don't. What did we say my blight looked like?
You never said anything. You didn't get to use it before.
No, he did.
I think he did, but we were in a different boss fight, and I don't think we focused on it.
Yeah. I have a great one. Okay. So it's like the magic spell with the handkerchiefs where they kind of come out of a magic wand.
Oh, jeez.
It's like that.
The handkerchief blanket basically flies and falls
Yeah.
over Legion, and there's a burst of magical energy that travels up Legion's connective business to the mirror. And as it hits the mirror, there's this big crack that runs across the mirror. And as this, immediately this crack happens, and Legion begins to fall apart into just massive bones. How?
What?
Huh? M?
My
losing it?
smoke alarm went off when I took a hit of my
Oh.
vape, and I was just muting it until it stopped.
I knew exactly what was going on.
Yeah.
There you
Legion
go. There's your picture of Buddha, M's chat.
Legion starts
There's-
falling down and
Oh, I gotta leave it up.
around into pieces around the room. And after a little bit of time, things become settled here. The mirror is now showing this weird flickery, staticky image still of the thing, but there's this massive crack running up the center, and the image is like flickering in and out. Legion falling apart on the floor. As you guys are looking around, Lucas is like, I didn't mean for any of this to happen. It was unfortunate. And then your Stones of Far Speeds flicker, and they static a little bit, and you hear, "Oh my God, I can you guys hear me?" And you hear the director chiming in, frustratedly looking for you guys.
We got a story for you.
Oh, you're here, Davenport. I got him, Davenport. Please, what has happened? We lost connection with you as soon as you guys entered into the facility.
Well, are we still falling? Did it stop?
Lucas pulls out a little device, and he says, well, it seems like the station is beginning to stabilize, and you guys see movement around the room. There is very slowly in this room because it's starting further out, but you're seeing the signs of it, that the crystal is starting to recede into the stalactite in the center of the room, very slowly while you're in this room. But over the course of a few minutes, this begins to pick up, and the crystal is slowly absorbed into the stalactite. A few things occur. The stalactite still exists. Now, instead of pink tourmaline, this pink crystal that it was once before originating, like all of this crystal out, there is it's now like light blue. It's still connected to the ceiling and the floor, and there's this white light buzzing around inside. As you guys notice, all of the pink tourmaline actually seems to dissipate up and into the chalk white sort of basic stone, and dissipates. And Lucas says, yeah, it seems that the Philosopher's Stone is calmed down. The station's righting itself. I don't think we're in any more danger. And the director says, "Is that Lucas? I told the regulators to apprehend him. Make sure that you take care of him. We need to pull him in for questioning. He cannot be allowed to just do what he's done." I'm very frustrated. Lucas says, I know, but I had a good reason. She says, I don't want to hear from you now.
You're gonna wrap him up in his arm tentacle to kind of just drag him along when we leave, just to kind of get him, make sure he doesn't actually leave.
Lucretia says, tell me, Tell me everything. I need to know. Is the artifact safe? Is the grand relic safe? Did anything else happen? Like, how's things happened? I guess we could talk when you get back. I'm sorry. You guys were gone
We
for.
need a big rest right now.
Sure. Okay. Well, we'll send down a team to extract you guys. And we can get out. And the stones go silent, and a rift opens up in front of the mirror, and out steps this robed figure of Kravitz. He has a big bruise running across his snow white skin, sort of elven in nature, big pointy ears, long flowing white hair. He steps out and he says, "Wow, I got to say that I did not expect you folks to be able to take on Legion. I've got to say I appreciate it. Legion is back up under control, up under wraps. We've got him locked back away, and he won't be getting out anytime soon. As for the three of
Our plates are
you,
wiped clean.
yeah, as for the three of you, I've got to say, my benefactor is rather impressed with the way that you handled yourselves, and I've been given the go-ahead to you guys have never come, so it's not like you've escaped. I'm not hunting you down anymore, right? You haven't escaped the astral plane, but I swear to God, you die one more times and I better see your ass here in the astral plane, because I'm not doing 99 deaths, you hear me, Yi? And he points at you.
No promises.
But as for you, and he points at Lucas, he says, I'm going to need to take you and her back. And he points at the stalactite, and the orb is moving very quickly in there. And Lucas says, I know, I want to say goodbye, because I don't think I'm going to see her too much when I'm over there. And he says, you might see each other quite a bit. Well, no, you guys both tried to escape, so you're going definitely into the stockade. All right, you can say goodbye. And Lucas goes to the stalactite, and he says, Bob, I'm sorry we tried. We failed. We tried all this, and I'm going to miss you. I guess I'll be next to you in this eternal stockade, but I really thought we could do this. And everyone in the room sees this white light emit from the stalactite in the shape of a thin humanoid arm that caresses Lucas's cheek, and that happens for a brief moment before the light floats out of the stalactite and over to Kravitz, who sort of just ushers it into the portal behind him, and he says, "All right, Lucas, you're up." He says, well, you guys are going to have to kind of explain to Lucretia I can't come back with you. But good luck, I guess. And Lucas turns around to head off with Kravitz. And
we just need to get back to some place where we can get a rest.
Lucas,
and we can debrief.
Yep.
Like, we need a rest. Big bad.
Lucas reaches Kravitz, and they enter into the portal together, and Kravitz says, I'll be seeing you guys soon. And the portal closes behind him. Very soon, the door is busted open by Carrie and Killian. They have finally broken through the crystal. There is an extraction team behind them, and you three are quickly extracted from the lab. You three get a rest. You get like taken over to medical, right? You get checked up. You get run over by like the medical team, enough to get, wrapped up, bandaged. We can call it a long rest. You guys look, you're all bandaged up. You're bruised, you're battered, you're beaten, but you have your health back enough to feel.
All slots too, right?
Yeah. We can call it a
long rest is everything.
And as you guys are dispelled from the clinic on the moon base, you are called really into Lucretia's office. I think someone is probably waiting for you that says Lucretia would like to meet. Maybe you're discharged with like orders to go to Lucretia's office. I like that. And
Hope we're not in trouble.
oh, I do want to apologize. We do have one more thing before you guys can be extracted. Before that door is broken open, what do you guys do about the Philosopher's Stone?
Oh shit.
Question:
Answer.
Is it still with my symbol monkey? And is my symbol monkey intact?
Forgot you did that. The symbol monkey sort of became a part of everything. So, like, it is a part of this crystal stalactite in the center that is holding on to the Philosopher's Stone. It looks like all you'll have to do is grab it and pull it out of the stalactite.
My monkey or the stone?
The stone. Your monkey is lost. Your monkey is permanently crystallized as a part of this stalactite.
Can Mage Hand grab it?
Mage Hand can try. Mage Hand can pick up anything that's 5 pounds or lower.
10.
10 pounds
I
or
think.
lower.
It's 10 pounds or lower.
Give me
So,
a.
I mean, I can Mage Hand it or try to Mage Hand it and put it in the bag so none of us have to physically touch it.
You could give that a shot.
That would be our best option.
Yeah.
I ready a thorn whip.
You're gonna. I'm not grabbing it with my bare hands. I'm grabbing it with a spectral hand. I'm not touching it.
You.
spectral
I'm
hand
I'm
is gonna
still
stick it.
readying a thorn whip, whether
you
it's to hit
send
something in a
out-
robe that comes
I
out,
can grab
or
it with
you
my
that
bare
goes
hand.
crazy, or if I
I
just
can
want to
grab it
turn
with
and
my
kill
bare hand.
Yi,
If you wanna
I'm
go
still
spicy.
readying a fucking thorn whip.
You.
I cast Mage Hand and I try to grab it with Mage Hand.
Your Mage Hand tries to reach out and grab it and then is bursted away. It looks like it is violently expelled from the stone.
Okay. Do I have anything I can use to grab it?
You've got
It's not
2
Mage-
mitts.
No. No.
Every
No.
one of you,
This is
except
gonna
for
be worse
Yi,
than
has
this.
2 mitts.
This is gonna be worse than the sash. So I want to
This is the Philosopher's Stone. It's just different. They're all bad, I'm gonna say.
He's gonna, like, hold his tentacle near, not to touch it, but to see if there's a reaction.
No, I don't want my cloak of invisibility to go away. I was gonna say, could I use my cloak so I don't touch it with my bare hands? But if it shredded a magic spell, it might shred a magic item.
Yeah.
Oh. I have no other way to grab it. If Mage Hand won't take it, one of us is gonna have to grab it with our hands. It's not ideal, but someone's got to do it. At least to get it in the bag. If Mage Hand
Right.
doesn't work.
Either Buddha tries to grab it, or I can try with the tentacle, but I think Buddha's character, Korik, would be a better option.
Right.
You probably have a higher wisdom than I do, but
I have
that's
an
up to
18
you.
plus 4.
Yeah, mine.
Yeah.
I don't have a high wisdom, and every single one of these has been wisdom.
All right.
So
All right. I reach out with my my hand that has most of the scarring on it, and I kind of hesitate, and I look at Tim to like ready the bag. I flex my fingers, and I grab the stone.
You know, there's a lot of times in life where you try to use past experiences to teach you about what you should or should not do.
God.
I need a Constitution saving throw. This is not one of those times.
I should have grabbed it, I guess.
I need a Constitution.
We
They've
never
saving
do.
they've all been wisdom except for this one.
Oh God.
So yeah, he's.
8.
Ooh, do I get to yell at Korik now for 3 weeks?
Korik,
Yeah.
Is it my turn to yell at Korik for 3 weeks?
Korik, you feel a rush of. This is interesting. For a brief moment, you know for a fact that crystals weren't the way, and this thing knows it. But you know what is very similar to your beautiful black thorns is spiny, sharp, and broken obsidian, which you know for a fact in this moment as the thorns on your shoulders begin to crystallize into this black obsidian structure that you could absolutely control. And everyone in the room, as Korik is holding this stone, black sharp points of obsidian begin to grow up around the floor around him. What do first Tim and Yi? What do you do?
We're in Lucretia's office. No, we're still in the place.
We
right?
had to go back and take care
Killian
of.
has not broken into the room yet.
She has
We have not been
broken
rescued.
Yes, we have not been rescued yet. This is the right before the door is broken into, but you guys don't know that. Because we needed to deal with the Grand Relic. It was like the other big thing.
Is there anywhere around him I can portal him to?
Anywhere around him? What do you mean?
Anywhere around that I can portal him to get him away from us.
Oh, that's a good question. Your portal. Talk to me.
I would like to look around to see if there's a place that I can send him.
Could also just ask if I could drop the stone.
No, because we have to.
You can't.
Controlling you right now.
Yeah, you don't have that at the moment. I'm gonna send out to you what you do have.
Okay.
But the other two, yeah, you can portal him. You know of all the other rooms in the lab, and you know the moon base is right above your head, but you don't really have any portals set up. So you'd have to like drop a portal here and then run away and have him chase you. You know what I mean? And then you could portal him back to here to get him away. You know what I mean? I think that's your portal wand. I think his portal wand is the one that can put you somewhere else. Randomly,
in a
right?
room, yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't know where that other elsewhere is yet.
No, we do not.
I can try to grab it with my tentacle arm.
Who knows what the obsidian will do to you?
Better than you. You have more HP and stuff than us.
Question, I mean, we healed, I'm assuming, right? Yeah? Or no?
No,
No,
this
not
is
yet,
before the heal.
unfortunately.
Oh, fuck, I have no idea what my fucking hit points were.
That's okay. This is not. I don't think this is going to be a too long a situation.
Okay.
It's just it's always got to affect you guys, but
Yeah.
I mean, you could try to grab it with your tentacle and see if you can give it to me. My constitution is quite a bit higher than Korik's.
I have a +1 to con, so
I have a +6 to con saving throws.
Right, that would probably be the plan. Get it off, and I think my arm might give me advantage because it's a very bad artifact. I want to say. So Yi will try to grab the stone from Korik and toss it to Tim to hopefully put it in a bag with his tentacle arm.
okay. Strength. You guys are gonna make a strength contest, so both of you roll strength. Which that should be good for you.
17.
3!
Three.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, you rip it right out of his hand. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Not surprised that this is what was going to happen.
I mean, someone's got to succeed on it.
15.
A 15 will do it. You rip it out of his hand. I'll say it's a little weakened because it's just connected with somebody. You grab it, you tear it out of his hand, and you feel it like begin to try to parse into your brain about like what it can offer you. But it's so fast. You grab it and you fling it across the room at Tim and right into the bag. And Korik, your brain comes back to you and your spikes begin to dissolve now down and crumble back down into your skin, and you're unaffected like overall by it. And then the door is broken open.
Do I need to make a con save too? Or
no, you caught it in the bag.
We tossed it right into the bag.
All's good.
Yeah, not touching that one again.
No one should.
Yeah, you guys reacted a lot faster this time.
That was worse than the sash.
Well,
like I said, it was going to be worse than the sash.
It could have been worse than the sash. The sash went on longer because we didn't know how to deal with it, and it was also like
Right.
wrapped
It
around
kind
you.
of threw us off for a loop.
That's great. That's great. We didn't need to deal with other problems. So, you guys do that. We have the Philosopher's Stone. You guys meet back in the director's office. As you enter into the building, she and Davenport are there. She collects the Philosopher's Stone on the platter, and Davenport wheels it into the room. He places it on the pedestal in the middle of the room and closes the lid to the pedestal and exits the room. And the similar columns of light fire out from the walls and pierce through the pedestal through its couple minutes, and then Davenport returns to the room, opens the platter, and shows an empty platter with a little bit of smoke rising
Davenport.
out from it. He says Davenport and closes the container, and it goes to exit the room. And the director says, another artifact safely destroyed. Okay. Please come with me into my office and let us talk about what occurred. And you guys go into her office. Yes, so she sits you down. She says, we lost contact with you almost instantly upon when you entered in. What happened down there?
A lot happened.
Lucas happened.
Lucas happened.
Where is Lucas? I told you to apprehend him. I heard him in the background. Did you let Lucas go?
No,
Let
we
go
had-
is, that's kind of a, a
Well,
harsh
I
tone.
guess we let go as he kind of got taken by the Grim Reaper.
He's in eternal prison right now. He won't bother anybody again.
Lucas had angered the astral plane. That's
yes, he's in eternal prison.
That's no good.
Wait,
Necromancers and the like are often hunted down by members of the astral plane. I guess if Lucas was messing around with spirits and the like, what was he doing with the Philosopher's Stone?
Trying to revive his dead mother.
Trying to revive his dead mom.
Lord. Okay. You put a stop to that. She's stopped, he's stopped, everything's stopped. You guys got the stone. Everything seems good. Now I'm gonna put a pause in this moment, like we like boop, pause. And M wants to ask, do you guys recall your encounter with the red robe during the Crystal Kingdom?
Do you mean when I grabbed the sash?
Oh,
no.
Nope.
No, he's talking about when the Red Wolf came into the room, and none of us, other than I think you, Tim, saw him slowly destroy the realms one by one, except for one of them.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I vaguely
So
remember
to
that now,
recall
yes.
what happened in that room is that everything froze, and Tim, you're the only one that succeeded on the save. So basically, he was talking directly to you, and he says the hunger has already said something along the lines of the hunger have already devoured a billion lives, and he knocked over a box of gemstones, and that this nasty black oozing force with eyes came out of it and slowly consumed all of the discs in the room, and like you heard screaming as this was occurring, and then it consumed the material plane realm, representation, and you felt a little sick to your stomach, and the red robe said that there is nowhere to run, there is nowhere to hide, this is the next place that the hunger is coming. And then then it came back and time unfroze. So with that reminder, what do you say anything about this encounter, this specific encounter to Lucretia? Because this is a different subplots within subplots.
I mean, we have no reason to not trust her at this point. And I don't even think I let my party members know. I don't think I let Korik or Yi know either. So
Did not tell us this.
I'm currently not paying attention, so keep going.
I think that now is the time that I would tell them that what happened, what I saw, and like just ask Lucretia like what it means, because I don't really think I understood it when it was happening. A bunch of shit happened, and then
Lucretia says, so you were paralyzed there the whole time. You didn't. I would very much like it if maybe you and I could have if I could, you know, uh, give you a once over magically just to make sure he didn't attempt to parse things in your brain about our location. But that is troubling indeed. I don't. It sounds like an omen of great portent. I don't know. That we'll need to think on that. But I would definitely like to give your brain a good old rundown. Make sure you didn't parse the files there, if that would be okay with you.
Would I know? Like, I would have thought I would have known if he had gotten into my head.
These high level casters may
yeah.
The high level magics and all. I just wanted to be certain. If it makes you uncomfortable, I do not have to. But
I think
I feel like I might have to, actually. Yeah, our locations are very important to us. If we get our realm discovered, we might have to leave, start over. Things could be awful.
Yeah, that's okay. As long as it's not going to cause me any physical harm, I assume it's harmless to me for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are all in the same room. She just spends some time with like a staff. It's like glowing around your head for a little bit. You feel a little lightheaded for a brief moment during it, but she stops.
To be honest, I imagine all she hears is by Justin Timberlake's "Sexy Back."
Yeah. When she comes out of it, her skin's harder, Lucretia. Her skin's a little pale, but she says, "I think we are safe. Well, for now. That is a dark omen indeed. We'll have to think on this, but." Great work, truly. Davenport, we don't have it, of course, right now. We're still in sort of like closing wartime, but Davenport will have your money to you shortly, along with your tokens for the fantasy Gashapon, as it were. Please get some rest, you guys, more than deserve it. Yeah, you're gonna you need it. You need it. By the looks of it. Yeah.
Do we get any tokens from the Gashapon machine?
Yeah, you guys will be
That's
paid,
what she just said. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys will be paid 800 gold each, along with a token for the fantasy Gashapon.
It's just we would get it later because they're still dealing with what just happened.
Question: does the boss fight level us up?
Oh. I guess during this conversation, because that's after she comes out, she says, you guys know of the happenings in the town, whatever town you guys came from. I don't remember the name of the town. That you guys.
Oh, the original town.
The like Black Glass town, yeah. That you guys turned to Black Glass. Not you guys, but.
Glass town.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. The city of Vertale.
Vertale. You guys already know of the city of Vertale, but she pulls out a small orb and shows you a few pictures. She says, "This is Armos." And what you see is like a small settlement. There's like a little lord's castle. There's a few buildings, a couple farms, but all of it is entirely peppermint candy. And she says, this is what happened when a 7-year-old girl got her hands on the Philosopher's Stone. 714 people were killed here. This village, Greenhold, she flicks her hand to the side. You see a village. You don't see anything. You see this massive pit in the ground. And she says, this used to be, I guess, Greenhold, when a warlord got his hands on the Oculus and created a small but devastating black hole. Over 1,000 lives were lost. Then there's Moonshay. Over 2,500 lives lost when the Gaia Sash was used to summon a storm. keeps going down like this, but I just want to say that the work you're doing is incredibly important, and no matter what, you guys have to trust each other. That's the most important out on these missions. I just hope that you guys have each other's backs, because you need it to keep stopping things like this from happening. And you guys
It's hard
return.
when, Korik tries to kill me every other day.
You guys return to your dorm, and
I have an air tag in my wallet, bitch.
in that's funny.
A wallet I
Um,
could easily take.
I have an air tag in my wallet.
and you hear a strange noise from Yi's bag, and Yi. I said Yi because, like, of all the people to just pick up random shit, it would have been Yi, the
Yeah.
looter of the group. And Yi, in your your sack of loot, just different mechanical parts that you thought were interesting or could sell for a little bit more. Things maybe you've never seen before. There is a small coil. It looks very similar to the coil that was seemingly the power cell of Noel. You remember actually pulling this up off the ground after you guys grabbed the Philosopher's Stone from that stalagmite. It broke down from the ceiling and crumbled into the ground, and there was a robot inside. And you took the power core out of that robot. Only because I need this point in here, so I'm saying you did that. You and this core is making a noise. You guys are like relaxing back in your dorm a few nights later, and this core is making a noise, and you pull it out, and it says in a robotic tone, I saw all of existence all at once. I saw a dark storm, a living hunger, eating it from within. But I saw brilliant light, heralded by 7 birds flying tirelessly from the storm. I saw 7 birds. The twins, the lover, the protector, the lonely journal keeper, the peacemaker, and the wordless one.
Oh.
I'm going to repeat that and change a couple of them because they don't make sense to our story. But I know what this is talking about, so give me 2 seconds, and I'm just going to repeat the back part of that paragraph.
Oh, good.
I was actually trying to type the entire paragraph, and I've got about halfway.
Okay, perfect. I'm just going to replace a couple words. Okay. I'm just gonna repeat the whole damn thing. I saw all of existence all at once. I saw a dark storm, a living hunger eating it from within. But I saw brilliant light, heralded by 7 birds flying tirelessly from the storm. I saw 7 birds. The lovers, the shadow, the thorned one, the lonely journal keeper, the peacemaker, and the wordless one.
Interesting.
It repeats that second paragraph again. The twins, the lovers, the shadow, the wordless, the thorned one, the lonely journal keeper, the peacemaker, and the wordless one. It repeats that multiple times, and then it goes silent, and it just sort of goes cold in your hand.
Well, that's something that never has happened when I looted things before.
But yeah, now we're into Lunar Interlude time, guys. We have
Gashapon time.
yeah, fantasy Gashapon time.
Yep.
You guys don't have to worry about spending your 800 right now because I feel like it's always better to know the mission and then like buy
Yeah.
items. Even if often you guys devolve to buying potions, that's okay. You then know that you want to buy potions, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Tim always wants a potion.
But the fantasy Gashapon can be rolled through.
Yay!
So
What are we rolling, Mr. M?
Man, I
It's a
do.
D100, isn't it?
It's not. It's. I think it's a D20. Let
Usually,
me.
yeah.
Oh no, you're right. It
First
is a
day,
D20.
yeah, first day he had us do D100, and then we switched it up to D20.
I think I even favorited this page when I did that last time. That's lingering injuries and massive damage. That's
We
a
don't
fun.
like that.
That's
Nope.
a fun table.
No.
Hold on, guys. Um,
I was about to ask, would Toxic get roll on that table with the 28 damage he did to himself?
we're past that point, but probably.
I didn't do any. Oh, I guess I did do damage. to
You
myself.
did when you got thrown into it.
Yeah, and then you got 8 more extra damage from the villain. So
I think this is the same shit that I always have been using. Yes, it is. Oh man, I love it. All right, cool. Everyone roll a d20.
Love that you love it.
1d20.
Yes.
6.
2.
6 2. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do 6 first. That way we go one by one. Rogue.
Rogue / Warlock now M, so it could be either or.
You're right. Let's see if the other one's more fun. That one's good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
No, I know. I just wanted to give you a heads up. Now you got 2 sheets to look at.
So
me
very
instead of
true.
one.
So very true.
Oh.
And then I have to cross-reference shit. Sorry.
It's all good.
Okay. Oh, no way. This is a good option
God.
for you. Cool.
Yes.
The Midnight Candle. Fuck me. You put your token into the Gashapon machine. Garfield the Deals Warlock is so excited to see you as always, but we're more excited about items. Fuck you, Garfield. You put your token into the machine, you turn the little dial, and a small sphere rolls down the opening. And maybe you're a little disappointed at first. I feel like you all in a situation like this, you always want the biggest fucking thing, right? Of course you want the biggest thing. But it's small. It's a small handheld sphere, and you open it up, and it is a black candle on the inside of it. Garfield.
You forgot your picture was there.
Garfield
did.
says, "Ooh, this one is very interesting. The Midnight Candle." He flips to a couple pages. He says, "I've seen this one a couple times. Not here, of course. This thing only gives out one item." Per item, but I've come across this in my past. Midnight Candle. I will copy and paste this into the thing, but for everyone else, once per day for up to 10 minutes, you can light the candle as an action. When lit, the candle casts the darkness spell and silence spell centered on the candle's flame, which can be extinguished with as much effort as an ordinary candle. If you take any action or take damage, or the spells are dispelled while the candle's lit, the fire is extinguished. Darkness is darkness. We know what darkness is. Oh, then it explains. That's why it's so long. Yeah. So basically, you can light the candle and put it down. You have a big ass silent sphere.
I pretty much just got a free visibility cloak. That's a candle.
Yeah, basically. I'm just gonna copy and paste its effect at the moment. I'll see if I can find the item and send it to you later.
All good.
Apologize everyone else. This is Elite's item. That isn't
Thank
it.
you.
Oh wait,
I
it
was
is.
like,
It is.
yo.
It's the second paragraph of what I just sent.
Okay.
I don't know why the Caltrops thing is there.
Okay. Oh, it might have been my rogue one you thought of
Maybe.
before. Oh well.
Okay, Toxic. I think I heard yours next. What was your role here?
It was 2. Hopefully it's fun, but
No, I
probably
mean
not.
I don't think it's.
He
I
gave
don't
us
think it's a
fun stuff all
range
time.
of. I think it's just a randomized table, so I think you're safe on it being a low number. You're a wizard, Harry.
Sorcerer.
You're a sorcerer,
Sorcerer.
Horfrost. You got a 2.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I think you might have gotten this one before.
What is it?
The brooch
So
of Puer.
I have that now.
Yeah,
yes.
that's
I'll roll again.
the cool brooch. Yeah, roll again. Puer.
19.
19.
Nice.
Okay. Okay. I like the sound of it. Give me a second.
What fun shit does this do? Wand of Wonder.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Very small sphere rolls down. Like when you get the like slappy hands like that big. It's like tiny.
Tiny.
That thing
Yeah.
rolls down and you open it up and it is a tiny copper band. And he says, oh, that's interesting. And you flip it over and you see 5 small shimmering gems embedded around the crystal. And he flips to a page and he points to a chapter and you see the entry for the Ring of Peerless Magics. This copper ring has 5 small shimmering gems embedded around the base of the ring with shifting brightness and hues. Once per day, this ring allows the wearer to cast any level 1 spell as level 5 instead.
What?
Still expending the level 1 spell slot. After using this effect, the gems fade to gray until recharged, which is after a day.
A long rest.
Yeah, long.
So
well, after it's like basically at dawn every morning it would refresh.
So it's once per day?
Yes,
Or-
once per day, refreshes at dawn. You can cast a level 1 spell at the 5th level. You still have to spend the level 1 spell slot, but you can cast it at the 5th level.
That's
Okay.
it doesn't matter. That's fine.
Yeah, with the brooch on, that literally doesn't matter. I will say, though, we are reaching the point in which you guys might have to do juggles because you can only be attuned to a maximum of 3 magic items.
Oh,
What do I have?
I'll get rid of my my pink glasses. That's for damn sure.
your glasses let you see into the past.
I
Like,
have some,
Uh-huh.
I think the last one that I have allows me to do magic missile once per long rest. So if I have to get rid of one or
Right.
juggle, I'll juggle that one out.
Right. So that just means on a long rest, you'll pick, you guys will pick 3 of your items that you want to be attuned to for that long rest.
I do have another question. Would
yes.
my gold coin of luck that Yi gave me for a Christmas present, would that be considered an attuned magical item?
No, that one doesn't require attunement because that one's just a fun. I love the randomness of crit fail or crit success. That's too good to take out of the game.
use that already?
We did. It's not a one-time thing. I would say it's like once per dawn, like a once per
Yeah.
day thing. Yeah.
That's
So
fine.
Yeah, I have
Would
once
my-
per
I'm actually
red.
pretty happy with that item. That
Would
That was
your
a boss
candle
item.
require attunement?
Yeah, it's really nice.
What was
'Cause
that?
then
E?
the brooch, I might not even expend the level 1 spell slot. I just have to roll a
Uh,
15 intelligence check, and then it's a free spell at level 5.
My candle, does that require attunement?
Your candle does require attunement.
I'm just trying to figure out what I have that requires attunement.
Yeah, go through your magic items and feel free to ask because some things
My
will and some
portal
things won't.
satchels that I gave one to Buddha and I have one.
No, those don't require attunement. Those are just like free
And
shared
then-
bag.
And then my grease lightning blade that I put on my blade.
That you put on your blade?
Yeah, it activates lightning damage or not. It's grease lightning was a grease I put on a blade. I
No,
choose if it
then
does
actually,
lightning
no,
damage.
no. That one does not require attunement.
Okay. And
Yeah.
then my arm, I'm guessing, is a no attunement since, well, it's my arm.
Correct. Yeah, that's your arm now.
So I just have one thing I'm attuned to. Cool.
All right, I think I have a few. My lucky egg,
yes, that
twice
requires
force
attunement.
rerolls. Oh, there we go. That button. My rubber duck is just a plain rubber duck. You said no to the lucky coin. My portal wand of copying.
Portal wand of copying. Is that just the one, your portal wand that like lets you travel places?
Nope. I open up a copy of a place with one entrance and one exit, and
Oh,
if
yeah.
I remember, so that I need my attunement to.
Yes, that one you do. That one's like
Perfect.
a super basic portal item. But yes, you do need attunement for it.
All right, sweet. I will roll my d20 now for my magical thingy.
Yes.
Wait, Toxic.
Head.
While we're doing this, do you mind doing the magic pack I redeemed like in the beginning of the stream?
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm sorry.
No, it's
We
all
got
good.
busy. I forgot. Thank you for
No,
reminding
it's
me.
all good. No, all good. I figured things were happening, so I decided now might be the best time to run it.
All
You are
right.
correct.
Roll
I'll
one
be
more
right back.
time. I'm gonna do a little mechanic with you here because we've gotten this. Roll one more time, and then I'll explain everything after we get through all the rolls.
15.
Okay. Now roll high or low, or you say high or low, and I'll roll a dice, and I'll tell you.
What
about
die are you rolling?
A d20.
Low.
Okay. So a long oblong shape pops down and out of the item or of the machine. Let me see. Sick. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. A long oblong shape pops out of the machine. It's the longest I think you guys have received yet. And you
That's what she said.
nice.
I knew that joke was coming.
Funny. You
That's
pop
what
it
happens
open,
when you cheat death 69 times, Elite.
and it is a long sword. Something you can attune to. I don't know if you have the ability to. If you should have proficiency in this longsword. If you don't,
I
while
do have
it-
proficiency in long swords.
perfect. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure that was the only thing I didn't know. It's called
If not, I'd rewrite the character.
It's called the Sword of the Wind. It is a deep green longsword, deep green color of the blade. While you're wielding this longsword as an action, you may move yourself and up to 2 other creatures you can see up to 10 feet.
That's badass.
If you try to move a creature that is unwilling, they may make a DC 14 strength saving throw. On a success, they are not moved. But you can try to move 3 creatures you can see as an action. It is an action, but you can move 3 creatures up to 10 feet. So if you guys are like really far away or you need to move enemies around.
Would that also trigger an attack of opportunity if somebody's right on me?
I would say
And
no on this one.
Okay. All right, so I have I can move, you said unwilling creatures.
I'm going to copy and paste this as well into
Oh, yeah, that would
your
work too. I've been
personal
typing it
chat.
by
This is the reader of it.
very nice. This long sword.
I should have done the same to Toxics, so let me try to find that really quick.
Yeah, that'd be badass. How does that feel about moving poison clouds without dispersing them, sir?
It has to be like a target that can make a save if possible. So like
No. Like if I had the ability to cast like a poisonous gas cloud,
right.
and I wanted to like use to move the poisonous gas cloud, would the gust be able to, from the sword, be able to move that, not just
I
a
think
person?
it would actually just disperse that.
Okay. That was my question.
I'll say that if it's like an object, like a box or some shit, you could probably move a box. Why not? Like a solid object, yes. A gas cloud, unfortunately, I just think you're dispersing by moving it with wind.
Now, what if I turn Yi into the gas cloud with one of my spells and then use the sword?
Then you disperse Yi.
Yeah, and there's no saves he can do while he's in cloud form.
The reason I had you do that is because the thing you first rolled was another Ring of the Phoenix, and I feel like that's the only one I'll allow to be re-rolled because you guys.
Only
What if
one.
you did the exact opposite and a ring that automatically killed whoever I put it on?
That'd be hard. You'd have to convince somebody to put it on.
There could be some interesting
like with the
plays to
mechanic
that,
being it
for
has to go
sure.
onto a willing creature. Like that just for you in the future, like that would be an amazing item.
I do have some wild like cursed items that are like kind of similar that I thought
Like it does something so evil, but it has to go on like a willing creature, so you either have to be so good at your bluff or you know like that would like sorry, this is me getting sidetracked, but
no,
yeah,
my thought was just to have it on you for Like for like getting robbed, you could be like, okay, take my rings, like just don't put them on, I promise, like you know, whatever, like, and then they just do. Anyway, I'm sending to our chat Doxic your item just so you have it.
No problem.
So the longsword, I'm assuming I can also swing it like a regular longsword.
Correct. It is a
What
longsword.
would the so it would just be a +1 green? Like, would it be an uncommon, like a green one, like a green item type thing, or just like a straight up regular common?
Yeah, it would be an uncommon. I don't know that it's not a +1 longsword, unfortunately.
Oh, because those are the differences. There's like the basic one, and then the green one was +1. So that's what I was
Then
just
yeah,
asking.
basic then. But
A
longsword
1d8 damage.
1d8,
Or-
versatile 1d10. So if you swing it with both
Yeah.
hands, it does 1d10.
Perfect. I will add it and then add my customizations.
And then you guys have a bit of downtime here on the moon base, and I wanted to see how, like, what you guys want to do with a bit of downtime. Downtime, I feel like, is underutilized in a lot of D&D campaigns, in which it's a great time to I feel like you can work on feats during downtime. Like, you don't have to wait until the game tells you can
Right.
take a feat to take a feat. You just have to have narrative and mechanical reasoning to be able to take that feat. And I think practice during downtime and doing that, like, I'm not saying that during one downtime you master the art of whatever, but that you begin your character work towards that, so that at a future point it makes sense to award you that. You know what I mean? But that could be feat focused. It could be something else focused. You could focus it on, like, the narrative of you and a character, or you training in some other form
Right.
or fashion to learn your skills, whatever that may be. So I wanted to see, each of you basically has some downtime here to spend, and we can do like a little montagey section of how you guys spend your
Mhm.
downtime.
Hmm.
I'm looking at the feats now.
Right. Yeah, while you guys are thinking about that, the life on the moon base of the next couple weeks is pretty slow. Like, there is not a lot of information rolling in. You guys are in the holiday season. Even the regulators that are out there, sure, there are some working, but more are taking some time off here at the end of the year. So there's just less information coming in. To mention pieces of the moon base, in case there's something that draws an ear, there are people training in the armory over different methods of combat, both ranged, stealth, and, you know, upfront and personal. There's a number of people studying in the libraries over like monster anatomy, history, spells, and then there's people working in workshops, like on weapons and armors, and making sure that all of their gear and stuff is in order. There's people doing research on the lands below to see if there's anything that's jumping out, where they can get more information from. There's also people just hanging out on the quad, enjoying a little bit of time off here during the holidays.
Is there do I notice a group, like is there anyone focusing on any like plant life, or like, I don't know, like, is there a moon-based version of Mrs. Sprout?
Yeah, we could say that there's like a biology lab. Primarily, I think this biology lab is used for the production of food and, like, medicinal herbals, right? For like potions, things like this. But they've got a biology lab. There's a few I don't know, scientists or alchemists, you know, might be the words. There's probably a druid or two up here.
I think because, like, with my straight up original backstory, I mean, my tools I have are an herb kit and cook's utensils. So yeah, that's like for my, even though a lot of what's happened over the past 2 or 3 um months that we've been together, and it's been such a short period of time, but after me being around for so long and being, elven and whatnot, I just kind of feel this drawing back towards, the herb potion making area, back to my roots that have not been altered by the poison.
Okay. I feel like you spend a little bit of time in here amongst the folks that are enjoying the plant life. You make a few new friends here on the moon
Because I'm also
base.
proficient in like medicine, so
Yeah, give me.
thought that
Why
was
don't you
awesome.
give me a medicine check, and I'll give you advantage because this is like right up your alley.
I'm gonna use my lucky egg and re-roll one of those.
Okay.
I can't decide what feat I want.
Dirty
I'm
20.
between-
Dirty 20. I think during this time you craft up 3 moderate healing potions. We'll call them the 2d4 plus 2s. But you're able to like craft them up just like in your time hanging out here. Like you guys are working on different experiments. You help them, maybe a couple of different people with doing this, and they pay you in they're like keep a couple for yourself or whatever. However that comes about. You obtain a few potions over the course of your spending time here. And I think that also you now have the knowledge of many places in the lands below. You think that if you spent some time, I'll say like during a long rest, during downtime, if you guys have like break camp or something, that you could probably find some herbs in the region to make some form of minor healing potion.
Awesome.
So like during downtime, do like a survival check,
Yeah.
and we can see if you can collect herbs to make a minor healing potion.
And you said I got 3 of the 2d4 plus 2s?
Yeah. Correct. 3 of the 2d4 plus 2s.
Yes. Sorry, I'm a little slow. My
No.
gummy's taking a very hard effect right now.
That's okay. Give me just 1 second, actually, too. I'll be right back.
I really can't. There's like 3 feats I want.
What did he give you again?
It's called the Ring of Pureless Magic. Once per day, I can cast a level 1 spell at 5th level while only expending a level 1 spell slot.
Oh, good God.
Yeah, it's kind of nasty. It's actually a really good item. I just don't know what feat I want. Not that I want Mage Slayer. That one just doesn't seem. Use class Bard, Cleric, Druid, Sorcerer, Warlock, or Wizard. You learn 2 cantrips from that class's spell list. In addition, choose 1 level spell. Same list. Using this feat, you can cast a spell once at its lowest level, but you must finish.
Ding, ding, dong. Yeah, that's really dirty.
I could take Lucky if I wanted to.
How are you getting a feat, though?
He said you could use your downtime towards a feat.
Oh, duh, what I was just doing. Okay, yeah.
I'm looking at what feat I want to try to learn. So I could try to learn Lucky. Lucky might be helpful for me. I also like
Well, he would probably go find a church because he hasn't been much to be religious, but he just want to figure out how the hell to talk to his new god.
What?
That
Hold
would
on.
kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
like.
Hold. Hey, yo. Sorry, I didn't. You just went off on a. I didn't even hear half that conversation.
or do I want Spell Sniper? That's a really good one.
He was going.
I
He was.
think I would like to study Spell Sniper as my feat. I'm like really torn between Spell Sniper and Lucky, but I feel like Spell Sniper really goes with
I also feel Spell
my
Sniper is
class.
trainable, and Lucky is not particularly like trainable.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do you train Lucky? You just go around finding pennies?
I don't know.
I
Ask
mean-
Domino from Deadpool 2. She seemed to have luck as a skill.
That's because the power of God is on her side. The
Okay.
goddess of luck is on her side. You don't have the goddess of luck. You have the goddess of lust.
I think Spell Sniper is it. I was also looking at Mage Slayer, but like I don't really like that one. Magic Initiate is kind of meh.
If you want to
Yeah.
start, yeah.
I'm gonna go with Spell Sniper.
Okay, read to me Spell Sniper.
You have learned the techniques to enhance your attacks with certain kinds of spells, gaining the following benefits. Whenever you cast a spell that requires you to make an attack roll, the spell's range is doubled. Your ranged spell attacks ignore half cover and 3/4 cover. You can learn one cantrip that requires an attack roll. Choose cantrip from Bard, Cleric, Druid, Sorcerer, Warlock, or Wizard spell list. Your spellcasting ability for this cantrip depends on the spell list you choose from: Charisma for Bard, Sorcerer, or Warlock, Wisdom for Cleric, or Druid, Intelligence for Wizard.
Okay.
I feel like that is the most helpful feat that I could probably learn for my class based on how I play. I think. I don't think there's a more helpful feat that I could learn or put time into.
What cantrip you taking?
I mean, I'm gonna take Eldritch Blast
Well,
for reasons.
hold on. First, we have to study it. But yes, this is a good focus. Tim, you spend your time. Sounds like studying like magic in the combat area in the armory. Actually firing off spells and training with like ranged spell
Yep.
attacks. Give me an Arcana check. I mean, that's like knowledge. Give me like a spell attack roll, because that's what this is all based on. Just give me one spell attack roll.
Okay. 14.
You come into this, you're good. You're good already. You do this a lot. You quicken spells so much to cast Firebolt. Like, this is what this feels like focused on, right? Because you're already here doing this thing, casting your quickened Firebolts and whipping them off. But we'll say you're training with Killian, because she's in here training the half-orc woman regulator, half-orc regulator. And she's being really hard on you with where she's putting these targets. Like, she knows that you're good already, so she's being absurdly difficult with the cover. Goes way beyond half cover, but she's trying to challenge you. But you're struggling a little bit. You feel like you're getting there, like you're getting a little bit better. But during at least this training right now, again, you're only struggling because she's actively making it as hard as she possibly can on you. But that's what she thinks it is requiring for you to get better. Yeah. So basically for that, in the next version of downtime, whatever that is, whenever you guys come across downtime, if you choose to spend your way like this and again, you will then have your spell sniper feat.
Okay.
That way you don't need to spend like level up resources on getting it. You just get it for free in a couple downtimes. Yi, how do what are you up to?
He's gonna probably find a religious place and kind of try to figure out how to talk to his newly appointed god that he didn't believe in at first.
Mm-hmm.
Now that he kind of is on that path, he might as well try and make contact.
Contact with who? I'm sorry. Oh, with your tentacle.
Yeah,
How do you go about contacting this thing? Do you spend some time in like quiet meditation? Do you go into a dark place to try to talk to it? Like, what's your...
he will go probably in a nice dark area, kind of isolated to itself, kind of just where he thinks nobody can hear him, and go and kind of go like, okay, we need to talk if this is gonna work out. You have my arm already. We need to talk more about how we're doing this.
Mhm.
I have no clue even what your name is. You just kind of gave me my arm power, and I still have no clue how to use it.
Give me an Arcana check. Or,
Arcana
you know what?
check?
No, I keep saying that, but then I say never mind. Give me a... Yours feels a little different. Give me a Wisdom saving throw.
Did we level up? Did we address that or no?
Not
Yeah,
yet.
I just said no.
No.
I just haven't said it
Yeah,
yet.
boss fight.
19.
Okay.
You got 19?
Yeah.
You feel like the energy inside of you, like the magic of this tentacle kind of like tentacling inside of you, you know what I mean? Not like physically, but you feel the like tendrils wrapping through your body and down into your core. And you feel that it feels a sense of almost humor at this whole situation, but that it is now humored by you. It feels a little humored by you, and it's interested to watch. And you get a name beamed into your head, just one name and an image. The image is of a black void, small pinpricks of light covering the image. It takes you a couple seconds, and you realize that they are maybe stars, and you're looking in space, and then one light blinks into existence, and it's a deep red star, and it slowly grows in size until it overtakes your imagery, and you're blinded by this like red, deep red hue, and the name Hadar enters into your brain.
Interesting.
And it offers you power in exchange for continuing to sow the chaos that you seem to sow so well. It does give you the sense that you could kick it up a notch, but you're already doing a great job with chaos.
We'll come back to that later on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't really know. I don't know that I have anything to give you mechanically, but in your continuing quest to communicate with this thing, that door is open for sure.
Right.
Yes. During your guys' downtime, you guys level up twice.
Twice?
Why?
What? Oh my god.
Level 11.
I don't know what to do.
Oh no, sorry, you guys were
I like
already a level ahead. We're supposed to be even levels. Sorry.
Oh.
It's twice
Oh.
next time. You guys leveled up 3 times at one point when I was only supposed to level you up twice. So I need to get you
Okay.
back on track.
So level up once.
Yes, unfortunately, level up once.
That's okay. My cool
Okay.
thing happens at level 10.
That's true. It's true.
I have a pack boon now.
You have a what?
Pack boon.
Oh, a warlock class feature.
Yeah.
Lock spike growth.
Oh yeah, you get spike growth. A range poison.
Yup.
Okay. I have a interesting one here. Can I do it before we all meet back up?
Yeah.
I'm going to actually cast a. Hold on. Where is it? No. Where was it? Feats and traits. There
I
we
gotta
go.
go check spells.
Oh, good. I have to in a sec. I am going to do Find Familiar. I am going to ritually cast a Find Familiar.
What's going to be your familiar?
It will be. I want to see. It gives me options, but I want to work it with you where it works into Yee's kind of new class later on. So for now, I'm just going to claim it as a pseudo dragon, but
Okay.
later on, like sometime before we start up again, I want to kind of see if we can create a familiar that works with the tentacle kind of idea.
I see. Okay, yeah, we can look around for sure. There's probably something.
Yeah. I just don't know, wasn't sure what or anything could do. So for now, he just has a pseudo dragon now.
That makes sense. I like it. Oh man, for this next one, guys, we're gonna have a map.
The
Ooh,
map.
It's gonna get
a map.
this next one's
What?
fucking legitimate, guys. I'm not even. We have. I'm gonna stop this now only because we have like, I have a very specific endpoint next time, and I want to make sure that
Mhm.
we can jump in, dive in. So actually, before we end, you guys are gonna dive into a mission. Well, here actually, during this downtime, you guys spend all your time in your various separate areas, learning and discovering new things about yourselves and about the world around you. A couple weeks go on of this time of your introspection, and a funeral is held. They're called the Forgetting up here. For Boyland, if you guys remember, you were introduced to him before the mission. Unfortunately, he was crystallized on the mission. And so a funeral is being held for him, which is that members of the Bureau of Balance gather around and say nice things about someone before everything is fed to the Voidfish, and they are forgotten. That way, things don't go wrong in their death, and they're not used in other ways. They are forgotten. And so you guys attend this forgetting, and it's nice. It's sad. That's not the focus of this. At the end of the forgetting, a Davenport rushes in with a letter for Lucretia, and Lucretia turns to you three and says, "Oh, looks like we're back on it. We got another grand relic. I'm gonna need you guys to suit up, and we're heading out. ASAP. I need you guys go get geared up and meet me back in my office." And the forgetting comes to a wraps. I don't know that there's really. Yeah, I guess we can do our gear up after she tells you about the mission, because I think I want to dive in
Mhm.
and dive into the mission, because yeah, next session we have a specific endpoint because it's just so cool, but we got to get to that point and try not to go
That's
over,
fair.
because it's just such a good endpoint for an episode.
That's fair.
So yeah, you guys defeated Legion. Good job, and you leveled up.
Yay.
And we got some downtime in, and next time we'll start the next arc, which is called the 11th Hour.
Interesting. We now have a pet dragon with us, a pseudo dragon, but still a dragon.
Find Familiar is one of the best. Spells.
Mm-hmm.
Truly. I don't know about tentacle creatures, but an owl. I think we saw this. Me and my buddy saw this video that an owl is like maybe hands down the best familiar to find.
I don't. What can you do for finding?
It gets like a flyby an ability. Like any of the birds that have flyby.
Bat, cat, crab, frog, toad,
Do I want to take
hawk, lizard.
innervation?
Check into the hawk stat block. I mean, it's not like what you're looking for thematically, but it's just interesting. It might have the Basically, they have the ability to get in, attack, and get out, kind of like you do.
Hold on. Actually, you would. No, you'd be. Yeah, no, as much as I'd like that, that
No.
is not a good familiar for
It's not.
now.
It's not. Also, the hawk. I think it's just an owl that
No,
does
I
the
was
thing.
looking at the octopus to see its downside.
Oh, you know what? I don't have a lot of cold spells. I'm gonna take Cone of Colds.
Cone of Cold is a good spell.
Yeah, I was between that or either Enervate or Negative Energy Flood, which are both pretty nasty necrotic spells, but I have a lot of necrotic spells already, so
Yeah, you're pretty heavy in
5d12.
necrotic.
5d12 necrotic is not helpful. I don't have that many cold spells, so
I took a shatter.
Cone of Cold is a good one. I really wanted to take Mental Prison, but I have to wait until level 11 to take that.
Oh, that's why you were so excited.
Yeah, I was like, fuck yeah, Mental Prison, because that's a disgusting spell too.
Nope, not today, Junior.
Have you ever seen that spell? Yeah, I'm sure you have.
No.
It's not fun. So it's concentration, and it forms a sphere around the enemy. Here, I have the card handy. Just gotta go back a little bit.
5d6 psychic damage, and the spell ends. On a failed save, it takes the damage, and you make the area around the target space appear dangerous to it in some way. Oh no! If the target is moved out of the illusion, makes a melee attack through it, or reaches any part of its body through it, the target then takes 10d10 psychic damage, and the spell ends.
Yeah, it's kind of a nasty one.
That's a banger. It doesn't start off that bad, but it ends real bad.
I killed a dragon single-handedly with that spell one time on like a drawbridge. Like I just put a mental prison over it, and it like went into the prison, and it stupidly attacked its way out, and it died
Damn.
in like 2 turns.
It's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Enervation is a good one too.
I like innervation.
Yeah. Still got time to take that one though. Plenty of time.
All right. GG's, y'all. We beat a boss.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to decide what spell I want.
We did.
No, Spike Growth is a class feature that he gets at 10.
Well, I am gonna go look for someone to raid.
Mm-hmm.
Along with some other fun things.
Y'all,
Back out of there.
Thank you so much,
Banger
Em.
session.
I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. That was awesome play before the holiday.
Yeah, that was good.
Mm-hmm,
That was very, very, very good.
We'll be back.
I guess
to
I
start.
probably have to do Mass Cure Wounds, right?
It would be safest to give yourself another heal spell for your team.
Yeah, that's a 5th level spell.
Yeah, your team really needs it. You spent all that
Dude,
time healing.
You can take whatever you want, but just like, I mean, you're our healer.
He
Unfortunately. I
says
can't
after
heal.
deciding to take mental prison.
Elite definitely can't heal.
Hey, I can heal. You just won't be alive when it's done.
Yeah.
He can heal himself using your body.
I was just thinking about that too. I guess you're not wrong.
I'm just gonna heal you of your worldly problems.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh.
All right, GG's,
That's
y'all.
why I'm the healer.
We'll be back again next time to start our next arc.
Have a good
Keep your pets
Christmas.
spayed and neutered, everyone.
Happy
Have a good
holidays,
Christmas
everyone.
Holiday. All
Merry
the
Hippa Hama
things.
Kwanzaa.
Happy holidays, y'all. I am going to head out because I need to relax before
Yup.
class tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.
Good
Good luck. Goodbye, everybody. I'm waving to the camera like
Goodbye.
it's actually working.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Done. My eyes have just been